We have to save democracy by liking Xanderhal videos. We might be seeing the last days of Xanderhal. What? There's no way that's true. There is no way that was true at any point. Xanderhal's tried doing this before. I don't know why he gave up. So here's the other thing. Like, how much is this guy even like grinding? Bro, he's been doing this for years. Why are you not doing that already? No, you don't understand. The heckin' YouTube algorithm is suppressing left-wing content. Xanderhal, cut a segment of you crying about how your viewership's too low and you can't continue doing this as a job. Okay, so guys, okay. Xanderhalic's report in. Xanderhal was crashing out bad, guys. Now, I did see some of this on Chods earlier. I was handing him classic Xanderhal clips as he was asking, because I still have my Xanderhal document saved that has links to many Xanderhal funny moments and epic wins, epic fails, funny live stream fails of Xanderhal. But yeah, I want to go over it. I want to go over it myself. I didn't see all of it. Didn't see all of it. But from what I did see, my immediate feeling was like I wanted to defend Xanderhal a little bit. I was feeling that the underdog coming out, you know? I see Xanderhal's like in a bad spot. He's the underdog now. So I kind of want to root for him, but just I can't. I literally can't. Even I can't support this underdog. Even I can't. Because he's just so disgusting. He's so wretched. If he stopped picking his face, if he stopped tugging on his beard hairs, I might be able to consider it. But as long as I have to sit there and watch him pulling on his beard hairs, making scabs on his face, there is absolutely no way in hell I can root for Zanny boy.
Can I show you guys something? Some behind the scenes YouTube stuff? I want to show you guys how YouTube works. Now,
But that song is written by the same band who did like Vosh's songs, and it's called Sweet Myths. They did a song for Keffels and Vosh. They were like a leftist indie band.
Thankfully, I can say that the channel is actually in a really good spot right now. We're up over 20% in every metric currently, but a lot of that actually has more to do with the upload rate. That we've been uploading a lot more. And so that's obviously very helpful. But something I've noticed is, and this is a little bit worrying, but maybe it's not as worrying as I think. Maybe it's just a very temporary lull. Despite the extremely frequent uploads and the keeping to the schedule, video-by-video views and engagement, for that matter, have dropped substantially. If you check this out, you can see newest uploads this upload's actually doing all right. Like, it's like a 5 out of 10. It's doing okay. The engagement's not too high, though. Only 25 comments. That's pretty bad. The likes are all right, though.
It takes a special lack of ambition to degrade yourself in that way. Yeah, it's so like, you don't want to just like even just for yourself, you don't want to just like knuckle down, shut the fuck up about it, and try and turn it around. Really? Even just for like yourself, like an internal thing. I'm not even thinking about the monetary aspect of it. There's not like that thing in you that just says like, you don't have that dog in you that just says like, yo, shit's fucking up. I gotta turn this around. Let's fucking do this. Really?
But pretty low comments. This video is actually doing very well comment-wise, but it's still struggling in terms of views, but it is still pretty new. But you can see that some of the newest videos in the last few days, besides this one Batman one, maybe they're just shitty topics, I don't know. Christian MAGA shorts, AOC and Tim Walz playing games, the Vatican's new anime mascot, Greasy Chud thinking Batman's woke, Trump's New York rally being so racist it could lose him the election. These videos are all really underperforming, at least compared to the channel's past, despite everything being kept up with, both in terms of, like, viewers engaging with the videos when they watch them, and the actual view rate. Like, they're very low rate of people clicking on the videos in order to, like, when they get them recommended. Like,
muted. Yes, I was muted. I want to see his full monthly income. I want to see the full money from his YouTube channel. I want to see the total. I have to know.
If I actually go to analytics, here, let's look at the Lucy video. If we go to reach or overview here, yeah, here we go. If we go to this, you can see that... Wait, here, where's reach? Yeah. Yeah, so you can see the impressions and click-through rate show that about 6% of people who saw the video recommended actually clicked it in the first hour, dropped down to 4.2%, 4.6%, then 3.6%, 4%, 2.7%, 3.8%, 2.8%. So it's not even just YouTube demoting my videos more, people are clicking my videos less. And there's very few dislikes. Yeah, very few dislikes. No one's unsubbing. So I don't know if it's just people are dipping out of my channel or what, but I can say that engagement from fans has been lower in the last few days, like substantially so. And on top of that, the video performance has been doing worse. Prob should have commented that. If you don't leave comments in the new videos, then that would explain it. If you're one of many people. We're not getting notices from YouTube. That makes sense. If a lot of you guys just can't get notifications from YouTube, there's nothing I can do. The channel, sometimes YouTube just decides to execute channels and will not tell your most hardcore fans you're live. So I understand that. That's why the Discord exists. Like, you can actually see, by the way, there's a separate analytics section where the majority of my views come from Discord. From people clicking the Discord notifications, not from YouTube suggestions or like pop-ups in the sub feed. So the Discord server is pretty much what is solely keeping the YouTube channel going right now in terms of new viewers, or not new viewers, but returning viewers.
Okay, now look, am I crazy, or does YouTube only allow you to have 3 sub notifications per 24 hours? 3 sub notification limit YouTube. Yes, yeah, this is true. Viewer, look. So Xanderhal puts out 3 videos per day. Okay? He puts out 3 videos per day and does a live stream every day. So check how often you've posted videos in the last 24 hours. Viewers can get a maximum of 3 new video notifications from each channel in a 24-hour period. So I think that if you post 3 videos in a day on your channel and then you go live, they won't get a notification for that going live. I don't think, unless they're separate, which just seems like an incredibly basic oversight.
Because YouTube's just not telling you guys when I go live or upload. So that's pretty rough. Hopefully this stint of YouTube hating the channel.
What sort of thumbnails is he doing? I think these thumbnails are like fine for politics content, though. I see loads of politics content with thumbnails like this. Maybe the faces could do with being bigger. Like, this is like, this Trump one, this is a good thumbnail, no? I thought this is a perfectly good thumbnail. You've got a soy face. I'll win or I'll sue. This is like a perfectly good thumbnail, I feel like. These ones are these are pretty rough. These are kind of gay, but...
Channel ends, but if it doesn't, I'm gonna be completely real with you guys. If it doesn't, by the end of the year, channel's done. Legit. Like, if YouTube doesn't, like, let the channel live, if it decides to keep this going at the rate that we're going, well before the end of the year, the channel's not going to be viable anymore. Well before the end of the year. I'll have to go the way of Cirrus. I'm sorry, guys, but YouTube has been actively making changes as of late to make things damn near impossible to be a small lefty creator. It's everybody's got to chip in with their likes and their comments, or it just doesn't work. It's why Cirrus recently quit YouTube. He recently had to step...
Like, dude, literally holding his viewers hostage. Nothing works if you guys don't chip in, okay? Actually, speaking of which, guys, the bare minimum, we do ask for a bare minimum here. Everyone does have to chip in. It is like communism, okay? We do actually ask for the bare minimum here, okay, before we get into this. Thank you for the 10 gifted, Isu. Thank you. Hugely appreciated, Isu. Hugely appreciated, Isu. However, I am still going to go on with the rest of the script. 397 people here right now, 109 likes on the stream. If some of those, 290 or so people could leave a like right now, move the cursor to the thumbs up, or press the thumbs up on a mobile device, that would be hugely appreciated. If you want to take that step further, take your support further, you can donate directly through the Stream Elements link in the pinned chat message. You can buy a membership to the channel, gift a membership to the channel, gift a whole bunch of memberships to the channel randomly throughout the chat. You can buy a super chat, which will highlight your message and read it on TTS, or you can buy a super sticker, which is a YouTube image or GIF that will be highlighted in chat, and then I'll describe it to you. You can go to discord.gg/Kuihman, twitter.com/Kuihman, or reddit.com/r/Kuihman. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, he literally holds his viewers hostage, begging for likes. It's disgusting. Begging for, holding them hostage and begging for likes. It disgusts me the way he does this. I have to say. But so, it is like, there is a weird coercive element to the way he does it. Where he's like, oh yeah, you know, Sirius had to quit YouTube because of this. If you guys don't help me out, then, I mean, who knows what will happen. Maybe I'll quit too. It's like, what are you doing, bro? You sound like someone who's just been turned down for sex. Oh, you know, plenty of guys leave their girlfriend if they don't put out enough. Like, what are we doing here? Take it easy.
Away because despite grinding as hard as he could, the engagement and the...
And look, despite grinding as hard as he could, he says, stretching. He goes, we're out here grinding as hard as we can. It's just not enough. Oh.
Support from YouTube just wasn't enough. So I'm hoping we don't have to go that way. I'm gonna keep grinding like crazy, and so is my editor. But if it gets to that point, then there's not much I'll be able to do, guys. YouTube is kind of the arbiter of everything, and the only way you guys can change that algorithm is...
We know he's never gonna quit. He can't hold down a job. Well, yeah, he's never had a job, has he? Is my understanding. He was a lifeguard when he was a teenager. He was a lifeguard when he was a teenager. He hasn't had a job at any point in his adult life. He was 18 when he got big on YouTube. Or, like, close to it.
To engage. Cirrus is still making videos, though. That's good to hear. YouTube has been doing it to almost all lefty creators. That's true, yeah. Not only that, the constant coverage of politics is hurting Cirrus's mental health. I can imagine that's a pretty negative impact, too, yeah. I saw that, Tommy Brunel. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, Arnold is base. Like, even though he ran as a Republican when he was governor of California, he has constantly been based. He has a Magic the Gathering channel now. Cool. Pog, knowing YouTube now, that's probably going to succeed more than political content will on the left.
Dude.
Yeah, it could have something to do with the current YouTube CEO being friends with Elon Musk. That probably has a pretty, like, strong negative impact. But, like, once again...
It's just, like, so delusional that YouTube give a fuck, that Google give a fuck about anything other than watch time and keeping you on the fucking platform. If your content's interesting and doesn't violate TOS, you're gonna get promoted. That is just how it goes. As long as you're selling it properly, doing the bare minimum to sell it properly, having half-decent thumbnails, half-decent titles, putting the right keywords in. As long as you've got, like, the baseline, you're tapped in. If your content is interesting, people will be both seeking it out, and then it will be getting promoted to ancillary communities, to adjacent channels. That's just how YouTube works.
It's not just YouTube. Is there a way where I can see... It's a lefty content viewer problem, too. For instance, not even everyone watching the stream right now has hit the like button.
Not everyone. So true, guys. Is the bare minimum. He makes a good point here, guys. Liking the stream is the bare minimum, okay? Like, you can click on the stream, but you can't click on the like button? Why is there a disparity? Why do I not have 386 likes right now?
We have less likes than we have current viewers on the stream. And the stream's views in total are 1,100, which means less than... little over 10%, sorry, of people who've gone into the stream today chose to hit the like button, despite it taking half a second. That is what kills so many lefty YouTube channels. Just like the low rate of voting participation among progressives.
It's just like voting, actually, guys. It's praxis. It's praxis. Liking Xanderhal streams, liking Xanderhal videos is a form of praxis. It's like voting when you think about it, guys, okay? We have to save democracy by liking Xanderhal videos.
They also think their likes and their comments don't count when there's millions that are being included in an algorithm to account for things, and so they don't get involved. And so lefty channels have always had really low engagement and had a really hard time existing online, like going back to the beginning, because lefties don't click things. They don't engage. They don't vote. They don't make their voice heard because they're just one person. How could YouTube being bad be Elon's fault? The current CEO of YouTube is friends with Elon Musk, as in is a very right-leaning conservative. I hit the like button. Thank you, Perry Icefire. I appreciate it. But yeah, It's just if you're wondering, like, why does YouTube kill channels like this? It's partially because YouTube just makes these decisions. It's partially because as a content creator, you gotta scream and beg and fall to your knees and offer free blowjobs to get, like, 5 extra likes. Because no one thinks that their like or comment counts, or they're too lazy. It's either one of those two things, generally. And so they don't participate, and then thousands of people think that, and then, yeah. Anyway. Just thought I'd talk about it, just in case.
It's, like, so great, like, engagement helps, yeah. But it's not like the idea that you have to offer free blowjobs to get likes. Like, no, you just say, "Hey guys, like the stream, like the stream, like the stream." It's not, and you will get the likes that you will get, like, a percentage of likes. Are you ever going to get 100% engagement? No, nobody gets fucking 100% engagement, obviously. But, like, you just need a general call to action. Thank you for the gifted, Mutra King. Thank you so much, and thank you for the $10. Right. Yep.
Chan should
Max,
pivot to Rev says Dessa's style content could be big. His audience would love it.
They would. Very true. They would.
In the coming months, the channel has to be retired, and I am forced to leave the internet and go work at, like, McDonald's or
7-Eleven.
something.
Yeah, let's go.
Because
fries in the bag, Zan. Put the fries in the bag.
Anyway, just thought I'd talk about it, just in case in the coming months, the channel has to be retired, and I am forced to leave the internet and go work at, like, McDonald's or something. Because while we are uploading more than ever at the current rate, if the channel doesn't hit, like, a day where we actually gain views instead of lose views, then we're going to... It's just not going to be viable, guys. Don't know what to tell you. Will you keep the server up? Probably not.
Thank you for the $10. Counterpoints 40k. Thank you.
My praxis.
Thank you. Very good. Really making a positive change in the world with that one. Trust me, that's going somewhere good. It's in safe hands.
Well, you guys are already acting like the channel's dead. Damn. I can guess what you guys are expecting to happen. Don't worry, I'll have a spot for you in my concentration camp. Thanks, Pastor Huckleberry. AKA conservative class pet.
Fuck, dude. Yes, yeah, he constantly is tugging on his fucking little beard hairs. It's so gross. It is one of the worst. Like, there are some streamers with some disgusting, like, on-stream habits, I gotta say. But this is one of the absolute worst. Just him, like, sitting there picking his fucking beard. Yeah, Tom does it too. Sitting there picking their fucking faces. Oh, it's so gross, man. I just hate looking at it happen.
Worst timeline, Trump wins, Xan kills the channel.
So he doesn't have great skin already. It's like, do you think you make it any better by constantly picking at your fucking face?
Xana's last scene at McDonald's? Real. Although, to be fair, Trump winning is a scenario where I'm probably more likely for the channel to survive, to be fair. It's strange to see views drop so much right before the election, too. It makes me think that YouTube, like, days before the election, decided to shut down the engagement and the, like, recommendations for as much left-wing content as they can. A Trump presidency would equal a lot more money for YouTube, and we know what scummy bullshit Google has done behind the scenes with their search algorithm. So maybe it's just after the election, things will go back to normal, but until the election, lefty content might be down, like, demoted, so to say.
Yo, thank you, Mutra King, for the gifted membership. Hugely appreciate it. Thank you.
Xan, I've learned a lot from you, my man. It would be a shame if this channel shuts down. Really hope it doesn't come to that. Well, something you're gonna learn very...
Imagine saying you've learned a lot from Xanderhal. What the fuck are you learning from Xanderhal?
quickly from the online space is that nuance is in very short supply and very low demand. You should always become a drama channel. You'd probably get canceled less. You could yeah, if I just became a drama channel, that'd be funny. Nah. I'd probably want to go, like, retire from YouTube if things got too unviable in the next month or two, and, or even the next few weeks, the rate that it's going. If things get, like, too unviable...
He's on the fucking ropes. We might be seeing the last days of Xanderhal. The last days of Xanderhal. This is crazy.
Probably go and, like, either edit for other YouTubers, or probably do a job that involves working outside, because I like outdoors. But... I'm doing everything in my power to keep things going, even expanding streams to be 8 hours long in order to make sure that we're able to get by.
So guys, I want to make this a bigger Xanderhal A-logging segment, as Chud did use some of my material earlier. I feel like it's only right that I make the most use of all the stuff I've got prepped here. Also, many people know there's a very old video on my channel where me, DK, and Forever actually go over a bunch of Xanderhal stuff. It happened when the Slanderholic meme first came into being. The Slanderholic and Xanderholic stuff actually came from an argument me and Chud had once about his interview with Xanderhal about, what was it? It was about Lani, about the Breaking Bad meth lab that apparently Lani put together in Xanderhal's flat when they broke up. But he said he was going to show evidence of, and never did, by the way. That you never showed evidence of that, and she says it was just a mason jar that they were using for DMT. So, literally, I think that was a total lie. He just totally slandered his ex, to be honest. But let's take a look. I've actually got a video here, an old video, of Xanderhal talking about how to succeed. Giving some advice.
I'm doing it.
Some advice on how to succeed as a bread tuber. Do you want to be a bread tuber? Here is the best advice I can give.
Nutcream asks, thinking of starting a stream/YouTube to help spread leftist ideas, but I'm nervous to do so. I don't ever feel like I'll be ready to answer.
Hey, what is going on here? Fat Xanderhal. What is Fat Xanderhal doing? The fuck?
Things in the way you and Vosh can. Any advice? I am going to make this video into the go-to treatise as to get advice about how to make leftist content online and how to be successful at it. All right.
This is when his ex-girlfriend was still cooking them chicken nuggies every few hours.
This is going to be camera, chill out. This is going to be my advice. It's going to be advice for the technical side of things, the ideological, rhetorical, and argumentative side of things, and the marketing side of things. Because even though we are anti-capitalist, you do have to be good at marketing in order to succeed online, okay? I've always been of the opinion that for leftism to spread as effectively as possible, you need more leftist content creators. You need more bread tubers. You need more of all these things to spread our ideas around. This is the most effective way to do so, okay?
Uh-huh.
The best thing that you can do is use everything that you have at your disposal to make sure that your content is high quality. Now, when I say high quality, I'm not talking about like lighting in the background like I have, and like or like something like ContraPoints. You don't need to do that. I would argue my content, technically speaking, and I say technical in the sense of technology, is high quality. I have a nice camera. I have a nice computer for streaming. I have a good format, a good layout.
But you have to be entertaining, don't you, Xanderhal? You can't be a miserable, depressed, SSRI'd out zombie.
Imagine believing in the supply chain,
Thank you for the $5. You can't be a miserable, depressed, fucking a serotonin-lacking zombie monging out in front of your computer crying about Trump all day, every day. You gotta put a bit more fucking energy. You gotta find some fucking topics. Right, Xanderhal?
I would argue a pretty recognizable, clean-looking brand that pulls people's eyes towards me. This is something that you need to find out right away. Put some thought into it, okay? Find out what your brand is going to be. What? Don't just be a Destiny copycat,
wait, this
or
is
a
terrible
Bosch
advice.
copycat, or a Xanderhal copycat, or a ContraPoints copycat,
this is terrible
or a
advice.
PhilosophyTube copycat. Don't do that. Now, I understand that it's...
This is horrible advice. This is the worst advice I've ever heard. You should not be focusing on your brand super early. What the fuck?
It's 2:30 a.m. Shan lifts up his phone from their side of his bed and rewatches this video and reminisces. Then he tears up. Where is my apartment, my GF, my PayPal? The sorrow is immense.
My PayPal. Thank you for the $9.99, Max. Thank you. Xanderhal PayPal has fallen. Yeah, you should not be thinking about your brand super early. What the fuck? Figure out the branding shit as you go. Obviously. And aping people is a great way to start. Everyone imitates to some extent, especially at first. It takes time. You have to stream a lot to develop like a... Like, it sounds like it's like a gay way of putting it, to develop like a unique voice, you know? There is absolutely aping that has to happen, and you have to see other people do things well to know how to do them, to do things well yourself, right? That's like literally every, you know, fucking talent, skill, art form, whatever. Everyone does that.
It's likely that you may be heavily influenced or inspired by those people. And
Yeah, Kuihman still likes Destiny. He's been streaming for ages. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
that's fine. You may even share many of their mannerisms. I know when I first started, I shared a lot of mannerisms with Destiny and Vosh. Vosh was the same, sharing a lot of mannerisms with Destiny. This is just what happens when you look up to a particular figure. You're going and watch a lot of their content. You're going to adapt a shit ton of their mannerisms, ways of speaking.
Wow, his donation alerts were way too loud.
All of those things. That's fine. Many people, if you end up being inspired by those individuals and that influencing you to make your content, are going to accuse you of being a copycat. Ignore it. Don't worry about it. I know it fucking sucks. I get it all the time. But realize that every single popular content creator, political and otherwise, holy shit, we got a fucking bot raid in my Twitch chat. Good thing I don't
To be fair, though, I will say, okay, I might be being a little bit bad faith, because we can say the other end to this, right? You absolutely shouldn't be just a straight Destiny skinwalker. You absolutely shouldn't be just a straight Vosh skinwalker. That obviously, yeah, you shouldn't just do the exact same thing. You should be attempting to have a unique voice, but you are going to have to imitate and ape different parts to get good. Like, that is just a given.
Good thing I don't care about Twitch chat. Every content creator online, whether they're political or not, was inspired by somebody else.
Man, these dono alerts. That's crazy.
They were inspired by another...
It was only $5 to interrupt them like this.
Creator that they follow, and that influenced a lot of their mannerisms. But over time, you start to adapt and create your own brand. You can probably notice this. If you go back to like a year ago, a lot of my mannerisms and the way that I spoke and the way I presented my content resembled Destiny and Vosh a lot more. Nowadays, I would argue I've more or less created my own brand and style of going about things. Going about debates, going about explaining my positions, going...
Yeah, you're like Vosh and Destiny, except you lose every single time. That's how Xanderhal was unique. It's like Destiny, if Destiny never won a single fucking debate. If Destiny looked like a retard every time he spoke to someone.
About responding to videos, going about explaining topics, all of these things. I feel like I've done a really good job of consolidating my own sort of personality and brand, right? And this takes time. This can take a year. It can take years to settle up.
Yeah, you're like Vosh if he got no bitches and always lost debates. If Tacoma never wept. Like Vosh if Tacoma never wept and you never dropped a tactical M-word.
Simplify your brand. But you should start thinking about it before you start making the content. Figure out what you want to do.
If Vosh never did his taxes.
Figure out what kind...
If Vosh never did his taxes, you say in chat. If Vosh never did his taxes. Well, fortunately, I actually have here, in my Xanderhal document that I have ready beside me, or any moment like this, I actually have some Xanderhal tax discourse here. Vosh, I can't say this on Twitter/stream, but my parents found my post and are stalking my online presence, threatening to sue me if I talk about them again. This is when he says parents were abusing him. Vosh, so on top of all that, my identity has been stolen and someone fraudulently filed taxes as me and the deadline is in a few days. Vosh, yeah, the IRS claimed someone taxpayer ID and SSN already filled in mine. Why is he fat here? Well, because he had a girlfriend at the time. She was feeding him chicken nuggets, tendies.
Kind of content you want to do. You should start with your brand. I'm going to start by recommending usernames. Don't have a dumb username like, I don't know, Pig Puncher. Don't have a dumb username like that. Ideally, when you're trying to market yourself, you want a short, concise username that's as recognizable as possible, a unique, and doesn't have a lot of syllables. Vosh's name is a perfect example. It is like not Kuihman, a noun for another thing in the world. It's recognizable. When you hear Vosh, everyone knows what you're talking about. There are no other people online named Vosh. It's one syllable. It's 4 letters. It's 5 letters. It's 5 letters. Really good name. Xanderhal's okay. It's recognizable. It's a bit woven into my own name, so it matters to me. And you know, it's only 3 syllables. But you want to stay below 3 syllables if you're gonna have a username. It's good for marketing, okay? And you know, so figure out your name and your brand before you even get started. Now, next you need to figure out what content you're going to do, okay? Now, you may want to do anything from video essays, the likes of Sean and 3 Arrows, like independent movie, educational documentary type content like philosophy tube or ContraPoints. You may want to do live streamed response videos like me, Vosh, and Destiny do, and you may even want to do things like reviews of theory and sort of making content that's meant to boil down theory.
Yeah, dude, theory reviews. What a great way to grow on YouTube. Leftist theory reviews.
To the essentials, so people...
You're saying my president in chat, but Sunday knows that don't grow shit. That's why Sunday takes $100 to make him do it. Sunday grows off of drama and then uses that to fund theory. He doesn't use theory to grow.
People don't have to read the dry literature and make it more accessible to an average audience. There are all sorts of things that you can do in regards to making leftist content online. Figure out what you want to do. Keep in mind, though, that if you want to build an audience initially, you should probably start with a little bit of prepared content. This is what both me and Vosh did before moving into political content, like live streaming. Let's go ahead and take a look at both me and Vosh's channels and see what we put out first to build our initial audiences. Now, Vosh had the benefit of originally being part of Destiny.
Oh, you know, actually, guys, we need their own theory meter. We need their own theory meter. One moment. I'm gonna keep using this feature because it's epic. Wait, I fucked it up. I fucked it up. I fucked it up. If you remove that, change it. There we go.
His community, so he has that on his end, but you have to build your audience because let's say you're trying to do streaming, which is going to be mostly what I give recommendations for because that's what I know the most about. You can't just start your stream one day, record, like not have any viewers, and then just upload that. Nothing's going to happen, right? You're not going to grow, okay? You need a base audience to support you when you stream, and then the videos that you make from those streams, which you have to make, you can't just stream, are going to bring new people in that come and watch your stream, right? So if we go back and we look at Vosh's oldest content, for example, you can see a substantial amount of his very first videos up in his first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, well, yeah, about his first 6 videos were all prepared content. A video about enlightened centrism got 78,000 views. This one blew up. Catchy thumbnail, interesting title. A dialogue on violent revolution didn't do too well. His longest yeah boy and thoughts on Israel was pretty good. He did a stream. This video did really good. This is I would argue a masterclass in a video to get you started to bring in new people to your channel. This is the perfect example. How to trigger reactionaries.
Okay, but Vosh didn't get people coming into his channel from these videos. That's not where that's not where people came from. They came from Destiny. They were DGGers. They came from Destiny's community. He wormed into a bigger community and then grew from that fan base, grew from an existing fan base.
With facts and logic. Very good video, prepared content. Even if you don't want to make this kind of content, you should make a couple videos like that to bring in an initial audience and start getting people to your channel so you could start, you know, getting a base audience. Let's go ahead and look at my video.
Let's see the section on streaming.
I'm going to give some advice when it comes to streaming, since that's what I'm most aware of. Now, once you've got yourself a base subscriber base, or a main subscriber base, right? You want to start doing streams. Streams are really good to do because, for one, streamers usually make more money than YouTubers of a proportional size to theirs, which means you will be able to sooner dedicate yourself to doing it for a job. And when you can make political propaganda for your job, which is what we do, RedTube is political propaganda, when you can do it as your job, it means you dedicate more time to it and you're a more effective political interlocutor, right? So, big thing you need to learn to do, okay? Streaming software. You want to use Streamlabs OBS. That is the program you want to use. You'll have to make an account with Streamlabs. You'll need to make yourself a YouTube account, and you'll need to make yourself a Twitch account. Big fucking important thing, okay? Make sure that your Twitch account and your YouTube account have the same name, and obviously have like a pretty recognizable image. Now, for a while, you may have an issue with not really having a brand, like an image or a logo or art or anything to use for...
The problem is scripted content builds your subscriber base. You can't just stream unless you're really good at it. I don't agree with that. I don't think I agree with that. Scripted content is really good for exposure and getting eyes, because like a scripted video can blow up. Like really, that can work. But I think your streams. I think streams will. If your streams are good, the streams will do well anyway. And a lot of people who make scripted content because they can't stream, and vice versa, right? Like Chud could never put together a scripted video. I mean, he said that himself many times. Saying that the other day, he can't edit, right? So there's no way Chud can put together a scripted video. If you can't edit, you're gonna struggle putting together a scripted video. But Chud streams do really well. And then you can look at the inverse of that. Where is it like FPS Diesel and Gokanaru do hugely popular scripted videos, but then their streams are kind of like, you know, like what, 200 viewers sort of tops a lot of the time, because they just don't have the stream content just isn't there. They just aren't producing the stream content people want to see.
Your channel. If you are a good artist, you should use your own art to start with. You really should. If you are an artist, draw yourself like a logo, or better yet, an avatar. Something that I learned just recently is that using a logo for your brand is not a good look. Using a logo for your brand isn't a good look. So for those of you guys that remember this, because it wasn't too long ago, it used to be that this was my profile picture on everything, just my logo. And granted, it's a good, recognizable logo. I've found that people are way more attracted to my channel and to my social media. They're way more attracted to something like... Shimon. Here we go. Like this. An animated avatar of you for your profile picture and for your online social media. Very good for marketing.
Guys,
very recognizable.
I know what I'll start using. Guys, how do you think my channel would do if I started using this as my profile picture? How do you think we would do?
Kind of draws the eyes in. The brighter, the better, because most people view YouTube and whatnot on dark mode. This is way better than just having a basic logo, okay? Way fucking better. Way better, all right? Now, you may be wondering in regards to channel art, because you do want to have some channel art. I would recommend that when you first start streaming, the first bit of money that you make, this is one of the reasons why Streamlabs is so important, because Streamlabs allows you to put a link in your description of your stream and to regularly post it in your chat to a place where people can donate, despite not having, not being affiliated or partnered on Twitch, or not having your monetization on YouTube. It lets people donate to you despite not having those mainstream ways of donating, which means you can make a little bit of money. And you need money. You have to have money. As a creator, you need money. So this lets you make a little bit of money. And there are a few things that you need to remember when it comes to spending that money. If you've just gotten started, chances are you're not doing this as a job. And
here's the thing, right? Look, the eye logo just goes hard, okay? The eye logo goes hard. It's very threatening. It's very ominous, okay? I like the threatening and the ominous nature. Okay, I like the vibe. All right. The eye just goes hard.
And so the money that you're making from streaming, I assume, in most cases, you are able to invest into making your stream better. This is very, very important. Look into my eyes and promise me you'll follow this rule. Whatever type of content you're making, particularly streaming, the money that you spend should always go at the forefront to things that make the stream better and more enjoyable for the viewers to watch, rather than for you to stream. I know it sucks. You may want an Elgato Stream Deck. You may want to get yourself the biggest, fanciest, nicest graphics card that just came out, but is that something you actually need for your content? And are your fans going to notice? Are your viewers even going to notice or care? No, probably not. Things that are really important. A nice camera, a decent microphone. Those are big ones.
You don't even need a camera.
You can go from there. Like, prioritize what you want to spend your spare money on.
Just don't be
as
fucking
you go down
boring.
the road. And fairly high up on that list should be some channel art. You don't want your channel to just be some bullshit that, I mean, obviously, if you can make your own because you're a decent artist, then that's definitely better. Most people aren't decent artists. You don't, it used to be, for a long time, My channel art was some bullshit that I threw together in Photoshop that looked absolutely god-awful. Anyone who was around during those days knows what I'm talking about. But I was very lucky that I had a lot of fans early on that were artists, especially if you're a leftist. There are a lot of artists that are going to be in your computer or in your community if you are if you're a leftist. You might be able to get some fans to make you some fan art. Use some fan art maybe as for your brand. Or
so free labor is very important to small channels. Okay, free labor is incredibly important to small channels. Bug Squander knows this. Max knows this. You know, they're very aware of how important free labor is to small channels.
If you have enough money for it, go on Fiverr and find someone for a decent price on Fiverr to make you channel art.
But okay, these guys, this is a leftist saying this, though. This is a leftist saying, get free art from your mentally ill fans and exploit Indonesians on slave wages to fund your business. Okay, man. Thanks, leftist.
You pay them, usually a fairly, like, I paid about $100 for all of my channel art. I plan on, if in the future...
$100 for all of your channel art?
Future, and you should give them credit too. I plan on in the future when I get bigger and I have more money to spare, paying even more money to get some actual animated transitions and actual like animated channel art and stuff like that. Because right now what I have, while it's good, it's still a little thrown together and whatnot. Definitely use Fiverr for art and stuff to make your stream look recognizable and high quality, decent camera, things like that. Now, if you're streaming and you've now gotten, let's say you are now streaming and you're making content and you're streaming as often as you can, what do you want to do? With my advice, to grow your channel and to sustain your livelihood. This is what I do. And this is what I believe is probably the smartest way to go about things.
Uh-huh. So, dude, that moment of reflection, dude, he's like seeing into the future here. He's seeing into the future. He's just psychically linked. He just did a fucking, you know, Deus Ex time travel brain transplant. Saw into his future there. Just had a horrible moment of reflection. Ghost of Christmas future. Just walked over his fucking grave.
This is what I do. And this is what I believe is probably the smartest way to go about things. Second? All right. Let's go ahead and look at my video history. 14 hours ago, 1 day ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago, 6 days ago, 1 week ago, 1 week ago, 1 week ago, 1 week ago. I stream almost every, or I upload almost every single day. I still need to private.
Did Demon Mama die? I don't know. Did she die after the grooming allegations? Yeah. She's gone, man. Demon Mama's gone. Westside Tyler did actually take him out. Fair play. Take her out. Take her out. I actually didn't mean to say that. That was a misspeak.
Or unlist this stream because it's showing up in my thing. I upload almost every single day. And you should attempt to upload almost every single day.
Sorry, guys. I'll do a bath. I'm going to go do a bath. Guys, I'm going to do a bath. You two, please. I'm doing the bath right now. Trust me.
Anything interesting that you notice about my thumbnails and my titles? Oh yeah, I made a video saying, hey, Twitter has a problem with pedophiles. Like bar ratioed. Yeah, it goes low. Yeah. Is there anything that you've noticed about my titles and thumbnails? I'll tell you. You want to include, no matter how long it makes the title, you want to include as much of the topic of the video in the title as possible. Well,
that's so not true. That is like the opposite of true. What a retard. Dude, people literally post like videos called "This is insane." Yeah, like that. Yeah, just like they say like just "This is insane" or "The X situation is Y," obviously the classic, or "Things are getting crazy," or you know, shit like that. It's like almost the opposite of true. You want just like a snappy hook generally. It's important when you're like, at least when you've got an established viewer base. I think when you're like super small, it's really good to get like the names of bigger creators. If there's like bigger creators involved, it's quite important to get names of bigger creators in there because I think it helps you get into like the algorithm. You know, if someone's watching videos about, you know, like he's hovering over Keemstar here. People are watching videos about Keemstar. Xanderhal's like got 2K subs, and he's got like a video about Keemstar. That's likely to get into a recommendation and be there. So that can be quite important. But once you've got like people already clicking on it, once you've got that snowballing, yeah, you can be a bit more like, this is insane. Yeah, and that will play better a lot of the time.
While also making it something that draws people's eyes, right? Look at this.
Dude, this advice is like
Keemstar
horrible.
calls me, all caps, out and has an unhinged Twitter meltdown. Really good title, I would say. Not the greatest.
That's not like that. That's a decent. That's like a fine title. That's like a totally fine title. That works. It's not like an amazing title though. That's like a 7 out of 10.
Artist when it comes to Photoshop in the world, but pretty damn good thumbnail as well. Pretty damn good thumbnail as well. Does really good. You should upload every single day. Now, if you're doing a streaming format like I'm doing, and you have yourself Streamlabs OBS, what you want to do...
Yeah, it's an obvious title. It's a paint by numbers title. That's like a very stock, I had a fight with Keemstar title.
Is set yourself to have politics streams. A stream that's going to go on for a few hours, and you're going to cover a set amount of topics. Do what I do. Put the topics in the title, make it sound pretty good. And then you stream, and when you start talking about a particular topic that you want to make into a video, you press the record button, you say what you have to say, and as soon as you're done, seamlessly press the stop recording button. Boom, you've got yourself a video there. Perfectly done. No need to edit. Just make yourself a thumbnail, upload that shit. That's what I do. That's what I do. Now, obviously, you might feel the urge to edit it early on when you're not as good as at articulating yourself, but you'll get better at it with practice. It is unironically practice. Watch a lot of content that is similar to what you make, and you'll get better at making the kind of content you do.
Have you ever seen the video of Keemstar reading all the tweets about his daughter before? No, and I probably won't watch that. That sounds crazy.
As time passes, as you get better at it, as you get more practice, you'll get better with...
Here's to hoping not only Xanderhal's YouTube channel dying,
Stop!
but the man himself.
Dude, I couldn't get stream elements open in time. Doobie. Thank you for the $4.20.
Rhetoric, with arguments, with debating, all of those things. At speaking, everything. On top of that, you want to upload very regularly. The more you upload, the more people see your content, the more views you get to your channel. Even if you don't get that many views on each video, those small amounts of viewers still pile up. You might actually make a fair amount of money from ad revenue after you surpass 1,000 subs. And you can actually start making money, maybe even do it as a job. Now, let's say you're around my size. Or let's say you're around 10,000 subs. Let's say you're bringing in 50 to 100 to 200, God, even 300 or more viewers on your streams, on your politics streams. You're actually doing pretty fucking good on your politics streams. A lot of people think that's it.
Yeah, that's the wrong Doobie. That's the wrong Doobie. This is Chatter Doobie. Doobie, the owner of the Discord politics server, is a different Doobie.
You just keep doing that, and your audience will grow. Well, that's not necessarily true. As a streamer, and I'm talking specifically to streamers right now, you have a responsibility to form and strengthen a bond with your audience in order to keep them around watching your content. And the best way to do that are gaming streams and other types of streams that don't necessarily involve pure politics. Gaming streams are really good. Responsibility to form and strengthen a bond with your audience in order to keep them around watching your content. And the best way to do that are gaming streams.
This is like so not true. This is so not true. Gaming streams are not good for getting more of an audience. Especially not when you're doing like commentary, political, drama type content. If you do content where you talk about stuff, gaming streams are going to be lower viewership, and they don't like they don't inspire like this parasocial cult in the way he seems to be thinking they do.
And other types of streams that don't necessarily involve pure politics. Gaming streams are really good. They're very nice for just sitting down, chilling, dipping into some light political topics, and talking to your chat. having your chat build a bond with you, and forming a parasocial relationship. I know parasocial
Yeah, everyone is here for the story of Yakub tonight. That's what everyone's here for. I know it. Everyone's in chat right now, and they're thinking, God, I wish Kuihman would stop talking shit about this AIDS-ridden loser and just turn on Dragon Age Veilguard and show us the story of Yakub again already.
Relationships are cringe, but as a streamer, you do have to form kind of a moderate, very slight parasocial relationship with your fans for them to actually care about you enough to give you money so you can do this as a job and continue to make content, right? Like there is, like anyone who's donated to me, without a doubt, has some level of a parasocial relationship with me. Like we'll all admit that, right? Like Hypers, if you recognize that as being true.
Yeah, no, he's just trying to rationalize to himself doing like low viewership content that like doesn't grow him at all. He's like trying to rationalize it. It's like I like doing gaming content, and my small cope of what benefiting there is in gaming content is that if I do gaming content, then when I cover gaming drama content, there are more people that are invested. Thank you for the $10, Queller, and vice versa. You know,
For Yakub.
because I think I like those topics. I like talking shit about some fucking game developer. I like talking about bad writing in the game. You know, but I'm aware that's like a tiny cope, and the amount of people, the amount of cross-pollination that's happening between those two types of, this is like, we're talking about tens to maybe like 100 viewers of like people who are actually interested in this stuff. Like that, like consistently, you know? The idea that you're building this link with your audience and they're all going to be just so much more into your content because you're doing gaming like no, that is not the case.
Yeah, okay, good, right there. Not to mention all of you guys begged me to take off my shirt, so that should be pretty obvious right there. You know, you need to form a parasocial relationship with your audience, which involves talking to them a lot. I'm gonna get into strategies for building a bond with your audience, retaining viewership, and
oh, this is gonna be great. I'm sure I follow all of the advice he's about to give. I'm sure I follow all of the advice that he's about to give. I'm all about building. Yeah, like it's like we're friends, really, isn't it, guys? It's like we're close personal friends.
Gaining viewers. That's what I'm gonna do right now, okay? So let's talk about politics streams, and then we'll get into gaming streams. How to do these things on both. If you're doing politics streams, you don't want to have down moments, okay? Especially if you have a webcam, okay? If you have the webcam on you, no matter how exhausting it is, and at first it might be difficult, it doesn't seem too hard, I imagine. Once you try it, you'll realize how hard it is. You need to be moving around, being very emotive. Use your hands to talk. Look into the camera. Look into the eyes of your viewers. Respond to people in chat. Do that. Talk to people in chat. Ask your chat questions. Stoke responses from your chat. Bait your chat into typing things. If your chat is talking to you, typing in chat. If you're responding to your chat, if you're asking them questions, they're going to stick around. They're going to form a bond with you. They're going to engage in your community, and they're even going to be more likely to donate, sub, and or support you in other ways, whether it be sharing your content, liking your videos, commenting on them, viewing them, or even...
They say he's getting it all wrong. This is just like total delusional cope. You just need to make other content creators look really stupid in front of your audience so they don't respect anyone else and only respect you.
You're my only friend, and Becky is like that guy I have to be friends with. BC, my mom told me I have to be friends with him.
Thank you for the $10.
Even just offering you emotional support, saying, you're doing a good job, Xanderhal. Thank you for making content. I appreciate what you do. That's very, very important. Now, you can't let yourself get distracted by the chat whenever you're trying to talk about something, because you do need to make...
Guys, why is everyone saying true to that? Why is everyone saying true?
Viewable, digestible content that people on YouTube can watch and not feel left out because we're responding, because, you know, I'm getting distracted and responding to chat, right? But do interact with your chat when you're streaming. In between segments that you plan on uploading to YouTube, which you should be doing, every segment that you do, when you're covering a topic, you should be recording natively on your computer. You just press the record button right there while you're streaming, and then uploading that to YouTube, along with a thumbnail, nice title, and tags, the aforementioned things, right? You should be doing all of those things. And and in between responding to chat, reading donations, you know, all of those things. Now, when it comes to gaming streams, and you're trying to maintain viewership and bring people in for those, don't be afraid to tell stories. Ask your chat questions. Respond to chat frequently during gaming streams. Play a game that people are interested in. Don't do, for God's sakes, don't do what Destiny does and play some factorial bullshit, okay? Now, Destiny is a very...
Actual retarded take. Well, actually, no. Okay, it's kind... No, this is a retarded take, actually, frankly. Destiny plays good games for... Or used to. He doesn't play any games now.
To pay back some of that Dragon Age money invested, also maybe see Yakub's story at some point.
Thank you for the $10. Thank you so much. We're getting close to the Yakub goal. We might be guaranteeing some Yakub content when all of the drama is done for the night. Destiny plays good games for just like background imagery and talking over, or used to. Like Minecraft, Factorio, fucking Cookie Clicker, all the retarded shit that used to play. RimWorld. Like they're literally like Vampire Survivors. They're like just background imagery while he's arguing with someone, while he's talking with someone. Thank you for the $10, Dongo. Thank you.
Praise Yakub.
Lots of Yakub support in chat tonight. We will be dealing with the menace of the White Devils that have been unleashed upon the realms.
Destiny is a very different beast, and that he has been streaming for a long time and has thousands of people who are very much dedicated to him and will watch him even if he's just sitting there fucking.
Thank you for the $10.
You're smarter than most streamers, which is why your existential suffering on stream, watching people from the shallow end of the gene pool, is so cathartic for me. Not interested in yak but dollar anyway.
Well, thank you. Thank you for the $10 and the glazing. Guys, we got there. Yakub, you will be seeing some Yakub later tonight, okay?
Fucking typing on his laptop, not saying anything, okay? Don't do what Destiny does. Do what me and Vosh do, okay? Play games people are actually interested in, ask your community what they want to see you play, and play games that are easy for you to play, while at the same time responding to chat. So, for example...
So that's literally Factorio, Minecraft. Those are the games that Destiny... Dude, this guy's retarded.
Minecraft, Terraria, Dark Souls.
Wait, but those are games... Destiny... We were just watching a Destiny video fucking an hour ago where he was playing Terraria. Thank you for the $2. Thank you.
Horror games are really fun because then chat can see you being scared. I plan on playing a lot of horror games in October. Getting excited for that. SpongeBob, yeah.
Not for a politics streamer. For like a Let's Player in 2013, maybe. Not for a politics streamer.
Play games that people actually want to see. Don't play anything too story-driven. Like with a lot of cutscenes. Red Dead 2 would not be good for me to play on stream. Just not a good thing to play on stream. It's too, there's too many cutscenes, and I would have to cut off whatever I'm talking about to watch a cutscene. Chat wouldn't like that. You guys say you would like me to play Red Dead 2 on stream? You wouldn't like it. You really wouldn't like it. Persona 5 probably wouldn't be good to play on stream. Path of Exile.
I think, yeah, there are plenty of games that I agree with them about Red Dead Redemption 2. That's probably not a game that Xanderhal could do well. But for like, you know, like Dragon Age Railguard, you know, I'll sit, you know, sucking myself off a little bit. I think the Dragon Age Railguard playthrough, as much as, you know, I don't fully aware it's going to be low viewership content because many of my videos are not interested in gaming whatsoever. I think the playthrough is funny. I think it's funny because it's very story driven, but because it's got room to be made funny, you know. And the same with Harmful Opinions playing Dustborn, like last month or whenever, or when we did the Class of '09 stream. Like these are all pretty story driven, cutscene driven games, but they're able to be made funny because they're like either shit in some way or absurd. Like there's content to be made out of it. It's not so strict as just no cutscenes. But you shouldn't be looking at it, like I said, you should not be looking at, you know, gaming content to grow your viewership as a politics streamer anyway.
Probably too boring for most people to play on stream. It's a good game to play while debating. Minecraft is a good one. Subnautica is a good one. Dark Souls, that's good. Stardew Valley, I don't know. Figure out what your community wants to watch you play, and don't just focus on just the game. Engage in debates with chat. Argue with chat. Talk about political topics, because that's what they're there for. They came for the politics. They stay for the video games and the relationship and the bond they formed with the streamer or the content creator. Engage with your chat. Debate people. Debates are great because you could just have a chill gaming stream, see some reactionary in chat, say some dumb shit, bring them in, and argue with them while you're playing the video game.
Okay, there's some amount of people that you've got a core audience, you have a core viewer base that are there and will be there basically whatever you're doing if you've fostered that enough. But when you're like, Xanderhal at this point, I just saw he had 500 viewers he showed when he was live at this point. If you're getting like 500 live viewers, that core audience isn't very many people at all. You can't rely on that core audience. Destiny, Vosh, they have much bigger core audiences because they're much bigger streamers, obviously. So they can do pretty much anything and the viewers will show up. But for someone like my size now, Xanderhal's size back then, even Xanderhal's size now as well, as small as he is, many of the viewers are engaged in some content cycle and just want to see everyone cover that content cycle. People want to see Chud cover something, and then they'll watch me cover the exact same thing, and then they'll watch Lyrix cover the exact same thing, and then 2 days later, when Diorio goes live and covers that exact same thing, they'll watch that too. And if you're not covering that, they're not going to come by a lot of the time.
You can even record it on your end and upload it to YouTube, and that's a perfect video. You got yourself a free video from a gaming stream. That's always a great feeling. Not to mention, you can't stream politics every day. You're gonna get burned out on streaming politics every day. Really, it's gonna fucking suck. You can't do it. I can't do it. Vosh can't do it. Destiny can't do it. You just can't do it. It's too much emotional stress. Game streams are a very good buffer for in between the politics streams. I have a very much mathematically lined out schedule for me. Politics stream every 3 days. That's how I do it. I stream politics, and then for the next 2 days, or however many days I have content to upload, because I upload one video a day, you do a gaming stream. This means you can keep your viewers around, you can make a little bit of money from the gaming streams, you know? If you're doing this as a job, it's necessary. If I didn't do my gaming streams, I'd be making a quarter of what I'm making now.
What? There's no way that's true. There is no way that was true at any point. I don't believe that for a fucking second.
Enough to survive off of, nowhere close to enough to survive off of. You have to do it. You have to do it. You have to do those gaming streams.
No, you don't.
To make a little extra money, to keep the viewers around, form a bond with your audience. Do those to supplement the time in between politics.
There's no
streams.
way this is true.
Now, there are a lot of technical things when it comes to streaming, and I think this is where I want to wrap it up. There are a lot of technical things when it comes to streaming that I also want to go over, but I'm going to finish this little part by talking about networking. Be active on Twitter. Twitter is the #1 social media site in the world. Don't get yourself banned. I've done it before. I've been banned from Twitter many times. Thankfully, I've been a good boy and haven't been banned in nearly a year. Don't get yourself banned from Twitter. No matter how mad people get you, don't break TOS. People who dislike you will mass report you, especially as a leftist figure, and will get you banned from Twitter. You don't want to lose Twitter. The best way to network with people. Network with other smaller bread tubers. Try to network with bigger bread tubers. Some of my biggest waves in viewership that I got early on was from getting shouted out by the Surfs on my Women in the Gaming Community video. From getting shouted out by Vosh and going on Destiny's stream. It's pretty damn easy to go on Destiny's stream if you want to talk to him. If you want to, God forbid, if you want to debate him. If you think you can step into the ring and debate Destiny and hold your own, at least enough that some people might be interested in you and checking out what you do it. Talk to Destiny, debate Destiny, talk to other bread tubers and DMs on.
If you want to grow, you just go debate Destiny. Go talk to Destiny. He'll give you a career.
Twitter.
So gay,
Try
I hate these people.
Try to do some crossovers and collaborations. It's good to do. It's going to help you a lot. Networking is really important, and Twitter is...
What we're originally watching Xanderhal for. We're watching Xanderhal because he's talking about the end of his career and how it's all going downhill.
It's the best way to do it. Finally, I am going to talk about the technical side of streaming.
Remember when DK debated and destroyed Destiny? Yes, I do remember when DK debated and destroyed Destiny. With one question. With one question.
The technology and the software and hardware you're going to use to improve and build your stream, as well as a few other bits of advice. There is so much that I can't do it.
We were hashing out some President Sunday not so erudite drama in the VC, and Destiny joined it to try and farm content for a stream. And DK just immediately asked him point blank, did you fuck Lauren Southern? And he muted and left the call.
On my own one video. Which is why I'm going to recommend a channel. The channel's called Alpha Gaming. You guys have no fucking idea how much advice that has helped me so much that I've gotten from this YouTube channel when it comes to the technical side and even some of the social side of streaming. There is a lot of very good advice in this channel. Everything from technology, advice for streaming, marketing.
Wow. Okay, well, that's enough of this video. I just want the streaming segment there. Is there any, got this screenshot of his, I'm just looking through my document. We've got a screenshot of his PayPal balance at one point. Are these videos still here? They're not. Oh my God. Wait.
When I said that.
Guys, so Chud showed earlier, okay? Chud showed earlier a clip. All right, it looks like I'm kind of due to Chud here, okay? Because there was a second clip that he didn't get.
The most important possible thing to do when it really just doesn't even make any sense to do it.
There is not any leftist representation in the YouTube drama sphere. And I plan on getting into that quite hard. When there is YouTube drama happening, like non-political YouTube drama happening, I'm going to worm my way into that shit, and I'm going to give my takes on it. I'm going to try to build myself into that community.
Have you ever considered the reason that...
So this was him infiltrating the commentary community, okay? Let's pull this up.
Chat, long ago, and by that I mean the summer of 2020, I got canceled. I got canceled for saying something admittedly a little bit cringy, at least in my wording. That certainly was the case. Though, ironically enough, the sentiment of that statement actually ended up becoming quite true in hindsight, almost supporting the Xanderhal profit arc that people have been memeing about for so long now in my community. And that is, back in the summer of 2020, I made a statement about how I wanted to, and I quote, infiltrate the drama community. Now, what I meant by that was not infiltrate the drama community as in, like, get in there and, like...
It's going to drive me insane if that number stays at 90 when 100 is just a small skip away.
I know that feeling.
I saw some of your content back in the Pig Puncher days. Glad to see you're still making content. Sorry your sex cult got shut down. XP.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And thank you for getting us up to 100. Thanks for the $10. By the way, if you want to donate and have the robot lady read your donation like that, you can do it from the donate button, which should be like right here. You click that button and then...
Oh, should I show this quickly? Well, it's 7 minutes, so okay, I won't show it quickly.
And whatever message you type out, the robot lady reads it. It's pretty dope. My wording was a little bit bad. I did not mean that I wanted to infiltrate the drama community as in, like, sort of clout shark and get, like, become friends with all the drama YouTubers to get, like, views and stuff like that. That kind of seemed like how it came off when I said that. Wasn't actually the sentiment behind it. I actually ended up having, of all people, Optimus, a fairly large commentary drama YouTuber. I guess you could say there's kind of a crossover there. You could say either or.
Last minute.
Oh my.
Destiny really quick. Hold on. I've got a question for Destiny really quick.
What's up?
Destiny, I know you have me blocked on Twitter.
Oh wait, hold on. Who is this?
I think we know it is.
It's DK.
Oh wait, hold on.
I'm a big fan, bro. I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
Did he mute me? I just want to ask about the Lauren Southern situation. If the rumors are
we knew this.
Oh, bro, what are you doing?
Wow, he's very afraid of me for some reason. I'll talk to anyone, anywhere, except...
All right, there we go.
Make a video talking about this
clip of me, which is kind of weird. Last person I'd expect to respond to a clip of me saying that of all things, but okay. Though, ironically enough, 2 years later, hell if it didn't work, the infiltration of the drama community has been successful. Augie RFC's new video, uploaded today, The Vosh Problem, nonstop drama. We're gonna watch this in a minute. Willie Mac show 3 days ago. Hassan is unironically stupid and should quit politics. The quartering will never change. Content audit. The quartering anti-SJW. SJW. Dunking on. You noticing a pattern here? You noticing a pattern? We did it, boys. We got them in.
He made it.
When I said I was going to infiltrate the drama community, I didn't mean that I was going to infiltrate the drama community. That was not good wording. That was poor wording. What I should have said was, I'm going to drag the drama community into the politics community. And here we are. Here we are. All the drama boys got to talk about all the crazy shit the political motherfuckers on here are up to. It's great. It's so great. Like, listen, this is not a negative video towards any of these drama YouTubers. These guys, I like these guys. Like, look, fucking, I'm subbed, you know? See, it's fucking, oh, I don't have the bell icon rung for Augie. I feel bad. Say, look, we good, you know, you see? But, like, I will say it's pretty funny that it kind of worked. Kind of worked. And so I'm curious to see if this does get political, exactly how political.
So yeah, I mean, that's all we wanted from this video, really. Let's get back. Let's finish off his cope session here.
Alright, so let's hope, guys. Nah, Grazitriton, I doubt it.
Chud should get Xanderhal on the election stream.
I doubt it. Just, if you want to support the channel. I appreciate it. There are many free ways to do so, and I'm gonna keep grinding like crazy. And if the channel is able to succeed, it'll succeed. Is this doom posting? I'm not really doom posting. I'm mostly just being open with you guys about the state of the channel. I've never been tight-lipped about when the channel's doing well or when it's doing poorly. Like, I've always been open about that. So, just letting you guys know. Oh, man, I don't have a water. Oh, God. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna grab myself a water. I'll be back in just a second. Thirsty? Needed something. Nah. You guys don't need to conspire on how to farm views on my stuff. I just appreciate if when you watch my stuff, or if you do watch my stuff, you guys leave a comment and a like. It takes half a second. You can just say Algo Gods. It helps a lot. And YouTube does demote content that gets views with... Okay. There is something worse than a lack of a view on a YouTube video. If anyone wants to aspire to do YouTube, you'll want to know this. The worst thing for your YouTube video is to get a lot of views and for those viewers to leave right away. So, like, let's say they stick around for 10 seconds, get bored, and then leave, and they don't leave a like, or a dislike, or a comment. If you get, like, a wave of people like that on a video right when it uploads, YouTube, that video's dead in the water. It will never succeed. It's done. It's dead. You might as well delete it. It's hurting your channel more than it's helping. So that is a thing to know about how YouTube's algorithm treats YouTube channels. Can we use this knowledge to kill channels we don't like? Sadly, no. No. There is no way to reliably kill a channel you don't like unless you were already a fan of that channel. It's more of like a reality of like, I mean, it's happened to me. Let me talk about one of my, oh god, dude. Oh man, this shit makes me so sad. I'm gonna fucking cry thinking about it.
Oh yeah?
Who here knows about the Creatures? Who remembers the Creatures? Let me bring up their YouTube channel. I'm literally tearing up with
So the Creatures were some gay, obsolete Let's Play collaboration channel, right?
Hello, everyone.
Oh, they weren't doing Let's Plays, but I mean, who gives a fuck? It also wasn't that interesting. No one would see it.
Nostalgia right now. Who remembers the Creatures? God, they're hard to find on YouTube now. Here they are. All right, the Creatures. When I was a young lad, these guys were my genuine goats. This is now an archive channel now, because they no longer exist. They've been disbanded.
Yeah, I had like a friend who was into these guys when I was in like fucking school, but I'd never watched any of that shit.
7 years now, good God. Now, you'll notice, if I sort by popular, their peak was like 9 to 10 years ago. 12 to 9 years ago. They had like this massive peak where everyone loved them. They had a massive fan base, right? But then some things started to change. You know, there was like a lot of changes, especially with YouTube at the time. And the viewership dropped to a level where, for the most part, it was unsustainable, and they had to end the channel. The last video, viewership mogs everything else they've made in years before then. And all the comments are like, if only I had been more supportive. And I was one of those people. I didn't like or comment on most of these videos back then because I was a kid and I didn't understand how the algorithm worked or why it was valuable. And I look back at it and I'm like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have stopped watching their videos persistently because now the creatures are gone. And I go back and I watch their stuff and I miss them, and it's 7 years now. But YouTube is a evil, evil bitch. And even I have lost some of my favorite creators to the torrent that is YouTube's constantly changing landscape. And they're not the only ones. There are other content creators out there like Skitscape and Fod, some of my OG.
Yeah, like the content market changes, but you can always, it's never that fun. I don't feel like it's ever that crazy with the change, right? You can always kind of adapt. Like there were huge changes back in the day to the YouTube algorithm, but I feel like now it's like there is a gradual tweaking that happens over time, and you just have to be aware of like what people are watching. Like, there are big changes. Like, everyone, I feel like if you were on YouTube in, like, the early 2010s, everyone remembers that there was some big YouTube algorithm change that essentially killed Let's Play channels. Because it changed, like, all the Let's Play channels were doing, like, 15, 20-minute videos or something, and they changed, like, what types of videos they're promoting, some shit. And, like, basically, essentially overnight, like, most Let's Play channels died off, and that type of content just wasn't as popular anymore. So there have been big changes, but nowadays it is just sort of like things just, you know, there's a flow, there's an ebb and flow to like sort of what's in vogue, and it's pretty easy to tell what people are like talking about, what people want to see. I feel like generally.
Favorites who, it just takes one couple months of YouTube fucking you over, and they're gone forever. And I miss these creators a lot. So on the
okay, but it's not YouTube fucking you over. You shouldn't see it as YouTube fucking you over. Your shit isn't doing well, so something's got to change. It's not just you getting fucked over. Like, as if, no matter what content you were doing, you would still be getting fucked. No, if your content was better and appealed better, was satisfied the market better, it would be gaining viewership.
Creator side, it's just luck if your channel lives or dies. There are things you can do to keep it up, but there are stints where YouTube loves your channel. This happened a month ago. YouTube loved my channel, was like constantly shilling my old videos out to people, and I was getting comments nonstop on like my older popular videos. It was very clear YouTube was in a mode of liking my channel. And then there are times where YouTube is like purging 100 subs a day of inactive people from my sub feed, or from my sub count. And my videos are doing badly like right now.
It's just like as if it's like a fucking just a YouTube is a guy, and he just like decides. Where it's just like one guy who just like decides, do I like your channel this week? This isn't how it's not like arbitrarily fucking you over. Your content isn't getting recommended because people aren't clicking it. It's like essentially that simple. Like, there is more to it than that, obviously, but fundamentally it can be boiled down to if people aren't clicking and watching your content, then it's not going to get recommended.
Now, this will probably just last a week, full disclosure, but it happens, you know? Sometimes YouTube kills channels. I'm just warning you guys. It could be happening, it might not be. There are ways to prevent it if it is, and to make things get better, so I'm just letting you guys know. You need a backup plan because of the fact that this could happen. There are no backup plans, guys, with YouTube. You just gotta... You have to have an option outside of YouTube, which I do, thankfully. Perry Icefire, thank you.
Wait, what is Xanderhal's option outside of YouTube? What's his option outside of YouTube? Also, the idea that you can't have a backup plan on YouTube. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can just make a different type of content. You could be running another channel in the background. Augie is a great example of this, right? Left YouTube on his main channel for like a year, went and built up a bunch of side channels, making content that maybe he's not particularly passionate about the content, but enjoys making the money and gaming the system and getting high viewership. Like, yeah, you can go and do stuff like that in the background, or you could have, you know, if Xanderhal wants to do his fucking gaming content, why doesn't he, obviously, his main channel is going to be great for, like, all types of gaming content. Why doesn't he make, like, a second channel where he's like, hey, guys, I've got this over here. We're doing, like, gaming news over here, okay? And he just, like, talks about gaming news, like, on his stream, 3 times a week. He does, like, a 20-minute segment talking about some new piece of gaming news. Says, hey guys, that's over there. Go and check it out if you want to. Don't shill it too hard, because obviously you don't want a bunch of politics viewers going over there and never watching the videos. Put it out, and you could have like a nice thing, just like slowly building in the background. Like a, you know, it might not take off immediately, but you've got the money coming in. You're keeping yourself afloat, hopefully. You could be building up these other things. You could be, and they can work as backup plans, right? Like Bobby, we mocked Bobby for this because, like, the fuck is Bobby gonna do? Bobby gonna do just shift into gaming content? Like, what gaming content? To be fair, you know, if Bobby stuck to his, you know, Bobby can actually put out some good gaming content. Bobby's actually probably a good example. He could. There is a world where he could possibly, you know, make some views off of this. Yeah, exactly. How to beat Pikmin 4 in a dress. Exactly. He could be killing it. Like, look, you got 10k views on this the other day. 260k, 100k. Like, you know, Xanderhal could be putting little bits and pieces like this out. In fact, Xanderhal's tried doing this before. I don't know why he gave up, but we could, let's take a look and see if we can come up with some ideas about why he doesn't enjoy it. No! 1 minute. I've got it in one of my videos.
Paint your picture, right?
Just shut up, okay? It's in one of my videos. I got this here.
No, it's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. That was 3 hours of recording! Doing that
Real quick.
Any flamenco heads in the chat?
Flamencos, pedmencos.
No, it's not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. That was 3 hours of recording! Doing that off stream. I'm doing that series off stream. I can't do this on stream. I can't. It's so hot. It's so fucking hot. I can't fucking do it. I just
stole my AC.
Oh my god, the timing. The fucking timing. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, it's why is he smirking?
Yeah, 3 hours of content I can't fucking upload.
Why? Fast.
Goblin mode.
So basically what happened is he was trying to do a Minecraft 100 days desert survival hardcore challenge, right? And
let's go.
You will see it, but he died. And the issue is that, as he will explain, which was this?
Fucking. You sound so much gayer back then. Look, listen to old Chud videos. Chud sounds gayer too. Okay, everyone sounds gay when they start streaming.
I'm genuinely curious. I have no idea.
So basically, he explains it in a second, but the issue is, this is to spread leftism, by the way, because everything he does is to spread leftism. The issue is that his Minecraft 100 Days Desert Survival Hardcore series, it has to be 100 days survival in hardcore, apparently, in the title, to work in the algorithm and get him lots of views. But the fact he's died here means it can't be 100 days.
I mean, that's just not true, but...
Why is he playing on hardcore then? If
just listen to the explanation, it's just insane. Because I had the same thought. I was like, I don't know if the...
Yeah, why not just put 100 days challenge?
Yeah,
and then be like, I failed.
I can't do it live. It's gonna be too long to record off stream. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do.
Why can't you do it live?
Be less boring.
Haste. Hitting the vape.
Angrily blows vape in the camera.
Hitting the vape.
This is being immortalized too.
Fuck pinged me. Who the fuck wants to get blocked? Who the fuck pinged me?
Fuck. He's so mad.
Eyes in Minecraft, smashes keyboard.
Are you winning, son?
Kill himself. No dad.
Just
was that
grunting.
him?
Yeah, guys, do not go into his stream whatsoever. Do not bother him. Do not bug him.
See, good guy Franco.
We
no
stay
brigading.
here and we laugh at him from here.
Aw, supportive girlfriend. Shit, sad face, heart. It's okay. Don't they live together? Like,
yeah, she's in the other room.
Go in, bro.
Go give him a hug.
He's like mad upset. Like, yeah, go give him a hug.
Yeah, my
fucking fall damage. What building?
Jeez Louise, it's a fucking game, dude. Holy shit.
We're not doing desert survival next time.
I didn't.
Too much fucking bullshit.
I didn't
Gathering
ship out
sand.
this hard during Sekiro.
The amount of fucking grind in collecting that sand is fucking ridiculous. Next one's going to be a complete ocean world. All ocean.
Let's go, dude. Ocean survival 100 days.
50 days maybe, or until you complete some task. No, the 100 days is like the fucking algorithm memer, okay? It's got to be 100 days hardcore in the title for it to do well in the algorithm.
Yeah, why can you not just put that in the title and just be like,
absolutely
failed
could.
attempt, guys? It's insane to me.
I mean, it might disappoint people a little bit at the end, but like they'll already have watched the whole video, so
yeah. So yeah, that's pretty sad. That's pretty rough.
Man, classic stuff there. Really. Is there anything else that you want to grab from this quickly? Oh yeah, let's play this bit.
So here we've got his New Year's plans from the 31st of December 2020. Okay, he was aiming for 100,000 subs. Someone hear him say this. Streaming every day.
This is the document I'm still using, by the way. This is like the same document I'm still using to pull these links up.
Play Hightails, and that game's not out yet. It's probably his fault.
Oh, his fault. Okay.
His fault.
All right, hello everybody. So right now I want to talk about my plans going into 2021, the next year. So there are a lot of things I'm looking forward to in 2021. Probably the biggest one is that Social Blade predicts me to hit 100,000 subs in 2021, though that may be a bit...
As you can see, unfortunately, I hate to do it to him, but here we are almost 2 years later, and 71k.
Of a generous estimate, considering the fact that my sub growth has actually been pretty bad lately. I actually haven't gained 100 subs in almost a week. So sub growth has been pretty off. Granted, I haven't really been uploading. I'm going to get to uploading way more consistently in the next couple days. But we also have a lot of other things to look forward to. In 2021, the game Hytale is expected to release in some playable form for everybody. May not happen, but it's looking pretty likely. And so if that happens, I'll have
Big puncher moment.
Dude, it's so funny, literally. Dude, oh my god, he still hasn't hit 100k, and Hytale still is not out in any playable form. It's so fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, still not out. Looking pretty likely in 2021, apparently.
So you'll be playing a lot of that on the channel, and if you're looking forward to that game, you should definitely drop in and watch me play it when it comes out, because I do plan to do a 24-hour stream when that game comes out, and the vast majority, if not all of my gaming streams, are going to be after, or of Hytale after Hytale comes out. There's going to be a lot of playing Hytale, so that's going to be pretty fucking poggers. With that said, I feel as though 2020 was a good year and a bad year for me in a few ways. It was a good year in the sense that I managed to, back in July, get out of Florida and get away from my parents and move to California with my girlfriend, where I have my own place. And
yeah, so you know this is pretty.
That turn out. Dude, he's down.
And then we've got. Let's just do the cum pills as well while we're here.
Xanderhal and his cum pills.
Yeah, Bug's right. It's wild seeing the chat when it's just like Stylo forever, Bomber, and Bug. Just like literally no one there. Probably 13 viewers on this stream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we'll just go for
we
it.
love the cum pills. The lock and load, baby.
I actually enjoy this song. Sam, are you still taking those cum pills? Not diligently, but I'm gonna start taking them diligently again, just because I like the meme of having just absurdly massive loads all the time, every single time.
Good meme, bro.
It's
really
just a
sick meme.
It's a meme. It's a meme. Don't you understand? It's not
Really
a weird
fucking
sex thing
sick
at all.
meme.
I'm not into it.
My
Guys.
girlfriend isn't making me take them.
It's just so weird. So weird.
Yeah, I often just take weird sex pills as a meme.
You know, they're
That's
made by like the PKA podcast. Those lucky pills. What the fuck?
Strange.
The weirdest marketing I've ever seen.
I mean, hey, Xanderhal's buying them, so.
I mean, guys like Xanderhal are probably
they got a market.
Yo, Sunday Raiders, welcome in. We are hating on Xanderhal. I think you've been doing the same thing. Welcome in, welcome in.
Yeah. And then there's obviously this one.
Alex, I'm going to start taking lock and load before I come over and leave you a nice surprise in front of your fucking gaming setup. It's going to be awesome.
I'm going to leave a surprise on your neck while you're sleeping, Ethan.
I'm gonna run it down your fucking leg, bro.
Right, this is editor now, by the way. Jesus. Anyway, let's get back to this now.
$5. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Says, whenever you can, please read staff chat, starting at my ping message. Also, please don't leave us. I'll try to support you no matter what. I'm not like, you don't gotta beg me not to leave or anything. It's just, it is just a situation of YouTube being bitchy. I appreciate any extra support. Okay, what's this message say? For those who are complaining about the...
So here's the other thing. Like, how much... Is this guy even, like, grinding? Like, this guy barely streams. Like, what? I guess he had an 8-hour stream there. 40 minutes ago, 1 day ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, and then 6 days ago, 7 days ago, 9 days ago, 10 days ago, 12 days ago, 13, I guess, 2 weeks. Like, he misses so many days. So, I don't get it, because he's got an editor. He's only doing, like, 4 hours of streams every couple of days. Like, put some time into another thing. Like, put some time into another channel. Like, why has he not got a gaming channel that he's just, like, uploading segments to on his own? You've obviously got the time to. If that's what you want to be doing, then why are you not doing that? It makes no sense.
Hey guys, this is my first time uploading a YouTube short. They're a new feature added to YouTube, so I'm sorry if this comes out a little weird. But I wanted to talk to you guys about, I kid you not, an actual black ethno-state being made in the mountains of Colorado. Apparently a group called Black Hammer, which you may know from when they called Anne Frank a colonizer and said that the Jews deserved what happened during the Holocaust because they're white, are actually raising money. So far they've raised over $60,000 and are aiming to make about $500,000 to buy 200 acres of land up in the mountains to build a...
Yeah, by the way, this black ethno-state, this was a cult, the Black Hammer cult, and they got raided by the feds because they were doing underage sex trafficking.
City where no white people will be allowed. It's absolutely crazy. We're going to be covering it today on stream. If you want to watch, come to xanderhal.com/live or watch the stream on YouTube or Twitch. If you missed it, that's all right. The segment will go up on YouTube anyway in a couple of...
Classic, man.
Mods during the stream. It was a vote to minimize brain rot terms in Gen Chat. That was a vote here in staff chat and in the Gen Chat. There's not a real way to enforce it yet, and in my opinion, I'd rather be able to have genuine combos with people more than feeling like I'm talking to a bunch of 7-year-old Gen Alpha kids. It's cool in moderation, but not when it's excessive. Having a different channel for that would be fine. A lot of Vendetta is over redo for some odd reason, mainly for just simply enforcing the server rules and keeping the server organized, not to mention there were many other mods who enforce the rules and they don't get as much shit compared to redo. For example, someone even talked shit about redo in my server because the member posted outside of the Twitter thread and posted a selfie in Gen 1 chat. Redo also posts why he bans or does what he does when it comes to disciplining a member of the server. A lot of the complaining I see is just from rules being enforced and mainly people not reading the rules. I do think we should rewrite them, that it's easier for people to read, but that's just my opinion. Just wanted to vouch in the situation. Okay. Fair. Yeah, okay, in that case, what we'll probably do is we'll rewrite the rules, and I plan to organize the server in the coming, like, weeks or whatever, and I'm gonna have a dedicated brain rot channel in the Discord that's just for all of the brain rot to go, and you just get pigeonholed into that channel if you get too annoying in the main channel. Instead of getting banned, you can just get annoyed. Or you just get put into the brain rot annoying channel to talk in and be annoying in. I want to make the CEO of YouTube stop doing bad things. I agree, Kyle Anderson. I wish, Kyle Anderson, that he would also stop doing bad things. I agree. Would you ever consider doing a nature/animal-based channel, since that's something you enjoy? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I would, like, start a new YouTube channel that's, like, separate from politics, just another passion of mine, since...
Why are you not doing that already? Bro, he's been doing this for years. Why are you not doing that already? Like, you've been on YouTube, you've been making enough money to support yourself and only work, like, 3 days a fucking week. Why do you not already have a second channel that is for, like, passion projects? It's like, I'm nowhere near the size Xanderhal is now. Well, I mean... In terms of live viewers, I think I'm slightly bigger than Xanderhal. But I'm nowhere near Xanderhal's channel size or the size he was at his peak. And even I'm like, you know, sometimes I'm like, there's just like a video I want to make about something that I'm interested in. I'm like, maybe I should, you know, put up a second channel for a video like that. You know, I don't know why you wouldn't take the opportunity at some point in your career to start doing that. That just seems like a no-brainer. Like, obviously you would want to do that. Once the main content becomes your job, you still probably want to do this as like a hobby, because it was originally. You would probably want to find a way to continue doing sort of like the fun things that aren't necessarily part of your obligations, if you know. I'm not sucking myself off. This isn't even sucking myself off. This isn't sucking myself. This is just like a, why would you not want to do this? I'm not sucking myself off.
It's, if assuming YouTube does kill my channel, I'll see it as a sign that, like, I didn't grow big enough, fast enough before YouTube decided to, like, stop the influx of lefty channels being able to take off. And I'd probably just start doing another type of content, because there are a lot of people who like my stuff and would probably follow me to do something else. I got YouTube Premium, and I got a road trip coming up. The best part is I'm not the only one driving. I can keep Zan's playing in the Zan's videos playing in the background, leave comments and likes as I can. Awesome, I appreciate that. Dude, YouTube Premium goes hard as fuck, man. Like, that on planes. If you fly by plane, YouTube Premium is for you. You can push it off until you are in the airport, then use the airport Wi-Fi to download, like, a few episodes of...
So someone said this earlier, but it's crazy how he'll sit there and be like, YouTube is suppressing the left and boosting far-right content. By the way, guys, YouTube Premium goes hard as fuck. You should make sure you get YouTube Premium. Make sure you pay YouTube your money.
Like a long videos or podcasts or video essays that you want to listen to you've never seen before. You just click a button in YouTube. It downloads them while you're in the airport. By the time you board your plane and get into airplane mode, they'll be downloaded and saved. And then you can just flick out your phone, open YouTube app, go to your like your library, your downloaded videos, and you can just watch them or listen to them. And because you've got YouTube Premium, you can turn off the screen to save battery, and it still plays the audio. Man, YouTube Premium goes hard, especially on phone. But it's also good on PC and stuff. Now that shit is a scam. In some countries, you can download vids for free. You can download vids for free.
That's wait. He's about to start gun guarding YouTube Premium because someone said it's a scam.
Especially on phone. But it's also good on PC and stuff. Now that shit is a scam. In some countries, you can download vids for free. You can download vids for free anywhere. But YouTube Premium lets you do it whenever you please. And on top of that, if you don't know, YouTube Premium gets rid of all ads and makes your view pay out to the YouTuber you watch. I have YouTube Premium, which means every time I watch another YouTuber, they're directly making money, more money than they would off of ads, mind you, off of my view alone, which is...
Xanderhal streams are actually the most boring content possibly on the internet. No, you don't understand. The heckin' YouTube algorithm is suppressing left-wing content. You don't understand. He's actually really funny and entertaining and charismatic. No.
Part of why it's probably not good that I watch conservative content on this channel, but I don't feel like making an alt. But it means that, like, when I watch creators that I enjoy, they're actually making money off of me not seeing ads and more than if I had. And I get a better experience. It's not a scam. And if you guys have YouTube Premium, it does better for me as well. So I don't consider it a scam. I hope all of you get YouTube Premium. I'm not just saying that because your views will end up making me more money. I'm also saying it because it's better. There's a reason I spend my own money on YouTube Premium. It's good. I legit feel like I'm being gaslit and all I've done is make good faith criticisms. Bro, what are y'all talking about? Sunny the Martian, I understand if you feel like you're being attacked, but it can also, from their end, it feels like they're being attacked. We're going to do something about the moderation situation so people feel like it's less, like, hardcore, but it's also still properly moderated. And a lot of that is probably going to have to do with quarantining annoying people into, like, different chats rather than banning them. So that's probably the solution that we'll end up going with, to be honest. Meow Wixen, thank you for the $5. I really appreciate it. Very kind of you. Said, love how when you search up my channel, the first video you see is one of your streams. Wait, really, Meow Wixen? Is that true? Is YouTube, like, somehow preserving me saying your name in the metadata or something like that? Odd. Okay. Well, thank you for the $5. I appreciate it, Meow Wixen. I appreciate it a ton. Means a lot. Let me update that Dono Golarino. They're saying I'm gaslighting Redo when he was the one who de-verified me for just saying he was being too strict in other opinions and just so confused because of what? Yeah, I'm getting rid of that weird verification system. There's going to be, like, one level of verification, and that's going to be for, like, basically just being a person who's trusted in the community for a while. But everyone else who's, like, new for a month or two is just going to be, like, a normal member. Yeah, we're gonna figure out that situation and how that works. Don't worry. Sit tight, guys. I got you.
I use YouTube Premium when I watch this channel simply because I am not poor. Enjoy my shekels.
Thank you. I assume Doobie is an Austrian painter for the $5. Thank you. Thank you. And that one didn't risk my channel either, so that's always a plus. That's always a huge plus. The world flag is in the background. It's probably a sign of his bad spending habits. That's from Helldivers. I think that's the name of the game, isn't it? The like Starship Troopers co-op shooter type thing. It's like it's video game merchandise, that flag.
Everyone's gonna be happy. I'm gonna come up with an amazing compromise. I'm gonna cook. People need to stop nerd reacting him when he enforces the rules. Yeah, that shit is just cringe. Like, you realize that you're just... Like, even if it's something that simple and dumb, it is, like, annoying. And it is, like, people trying to poke you. And to not respond to it and turn the other cheek when you've got the power to just drop the hammer is... It feels bitch-made. I don't know if I have the willpower. So stop pushing mods. You are begging to get banned. You don't get to whine and cry about getting banned if you actively try to provoke it. That I will not let you make excuses for. The mods are completely justified there. You tried to make it happen. You knew what they would want to do, and you were banking on them not doing what they would instantly want to do. And they did, and now you're mad. That's not how that works. So you gotta accept that. You can fill out a ban appeal. See if the mods feel better about it later. Never even done that, though. I understand Sonny the Martian, but I'm referring to, like, the nerd reacting emojis, which is something that people have been doing, and what a chatter said people had been doing, so. I'm not just referring to you, Sonny the Martian. You're all right. Pepper T21, thank you for the $5 dono. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Said, can confirm Meowixen, same thing. If I search my channel, it pops up with Zan too, lol. Also, I made a shitpost thumbnail for my Civ 6 run. That is odd. What? Well, that thumbnail is pretty. Okay, that's pretty good thumbnail. It's Hassan. Is that true? Hold on. Meowixen. Oh wow, I misspelled that hard. I think we're getting towards the end of the segment. Does he keep going back to channel? Meowixen. Let's speed it up. Oh yeah, my stream does come up right after your channel. Dude, YouTube's got a no, but it's a stream from 2 days ago. Is it because I say your name in it? Maybe you commented. Did you comment on this stream? I bet you commented on it. You didn't. Okay, so you didn't comment on the stream, VOD. Huh. What intarnation? What intarnation? I don't know, guys. That's so weird. Huh. Dude, YouTube's just fucking odd, bro. There is stuff going on behind the scenes with YouTube's algorithm that makes genuinely no sense to me. I just pray every morning I don't wake up to another false strike. Or 3 of them, instantly deleting my channel with no recourse, by the way. That could totally happen to me. And it has happened to YouTubers before. Yeah, I guess so. Maybe you've typed in chat and that, like, your name got, like, cataloged as, like, in the chat of that stream, so it comes up when you search it. But it's interesting that the metadata for your name is contained in my content. It means YouTube's algorithm is smarter than we give it credit for, that it knows you're associated with this stream. And you mostly talk in website chat, but it still knows. It could be YouTube's transcripts. That's true. It could be the transcripts showing that I said Meowixen. Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay. I think we got time for one more segment today before we hop on to our gaming grind. So what are we going to do next?
The gaming grind.
I guess if I'm keeping to the theme of the stream, I should probably go with the...
As we know, the gaming content is the linchpin of all politics channels, as Xanderhal has educated us on.
With this podcasts segment that I've got an idea for, and it's pretty good. Seems like a pretty solid segment. Let's fold up the scroll. Oh, also, I meant to say this when I thought of this when I was using the bathroom before, and I forgot to say it. For people like Delancer who say that YouTube just doesn't tell them when I upload or go live, this is a very common problem. The only thing I can think that will fix it is if you haven't already, make sure you've got the bell icon rung with it set to turn on all notifications, because that is the only real subscription button on YouTube. If you haven't done that, you're not really subbed. YouTube won't tell you when I go live or upload. And if you've already...
He's so dumb, man. He's so dumb. It's just the only real subscription. YouTube subscription indicates to YouTube that you are interested in continuing seeing content from that channel. That does play into your algorithm. Now, does it mean that you will get notified of every single video? No. But it creates a bias in your algorithm towards that channel. If you're never watching their videos, yeah, YouTube isn't going to recommend them to you because you're not watching them when it does. But if you're watching a video and you're subbed to them, you're more likely to get those videos. Also, he keeps saying about this, but look, I'm pretty sure this applies. You can only do 3 YouTube notifications to your subs in a 24-hour period. He uploads 3 times and does a live stream. I'm pretty sure that's kneecapping his viewers. I'm pretty sure that just fucks him. I am almost certain that these are on like the same thing.
Already done that? Try unsubscribing and then resubscribe and check the bell. I know it's a pain in the ass, but YouTube might have considered you an inactive follower after you didn't click a certain amount of videos from me, and then it just stopped telling you that I'm active. But if you do that, maybe it'll refresh it on YouTube's end. Can you make this YouTube part into a segment? Why would I do that, Lancer? No one's gonna watch it. YouTube won't show it to them.
Dude.
Sorry, I had to make the joke. No, but I don't think it's really worthy of a segment. But even though, to be fair, if I did, it probably wouldn't get enough views to make a difference, right? So.
Mate, Xanderhal, cut a segment of you crying about how your viewership's too low and you can't continue doing this as a job. Yeah, that'll make a great segment. Awesome idea.
So, I always get recommended Xan vids. That's good, Meowixen. I wonder, is it even like, does YouTube admit that they don't tell all of your subs that you go live? Here's someone complaining, I have no longer received notifications when the artist I follow posts a new track or a new song. Has this feature been disabled? Because when I go into my settings, I think this is SoundCloud. Yeah. Has YouTube ever admitted they do this? Viewer notification settings cause almost all notification issues. Ask viewers to use the notification troubleshooter if they aren't getting notifications. Notify subscribers when uploading videos. When uploading a video, keep the box... Yeah, I already have that. So they're saying it's your fans' fault if they don't get notified when you upload. That's crazy. Okay, so YouTube denies that they do this still. Interesting. It's probably the personalized bell. Maybe. YouTube seems to still deny that they do that, it seems. Like, that they don't tell all your subs when you upload or go live. I remember it was like they started doing it in like 2015 or...
No, everyone knows that it's algorithm...
2016 channels started dying because their fans weren't getting notified when they uploaded. And people would complain about it, and YouTube kept denying. Susan Wojcicki on the stage at VidCon denied that YouTube does this, but it's pretty much known to be happening now. Like, no one outside of YouTube denies it happens, so it's wild to me that they still pretend like they don't do that. I wonder what they gain from it as well. Like, why does YouTube do it? Anyone else really annoyed by the fact that the first response you get when Googling anything is an AI-generated response? Yeah, me too. I'm annoyed by it. Dude, if an actual YouTube competitor existed, I would jump ship, bro. I genuinely would jump ship. Did you guys see this, by the way? YouTube's actually publicly about to get worse.
What? Dude, YouTube is literally... YouTube is one of the most amazing websites on the internet. I don't know why you would ever want to jump ship. It is actually one of the most amazing websites on the internet for creators and viewers. The discoverability is so fucking good. It knows what you want to see every fucking time. It's a 70-30 split, which is better than Twitch's default split. It allows for a huge range of content. You can say a bunch of stuff and not get banned. Like, I don't know how you would... First of all, it would be impossible to create a competitor, frankly. Like an actual straight-up competitor. It would be impossible. But just by any reasonable metric, I don't know how you can cry about YouTube, especially when you're making like lefty content.
Let me see if I can find it. This update's gonna be bad for YouTube, bro. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be fucking bad. Where's my stream suggestions? There it is. I was gonna make this a segment, but I decided against it because it's probably not. It's probably not.
This video is sadly not clickbait. Now, I uploaded a video confirming that YouTube is changing the color of the logo from red to what they officially refer to as magenta-infused gradients.
Awful change.
I was shocked that my video exploded, so I decided to take a look at the YouTube subreddit to see if people were discussing the change there. I was amazed to see my video mentioned at the top of r/YouTube, but the top post of the day ironically wasn't about the magenta change, but it was the fact that YouTube's homepage was not showing the view count and date on any of the videos for this person. Since when? Someone jokingly responds, buy YouTube Premium Pro to get it back. They are running limited tests to see what impact does it make when the viewer doesn't know how many views a video has before they click. Smart. Now, this may have been a coincidence, but sadly, someone in the last 24 hours has reported that their YouTube homepage is showing no views or upload dates. Now, somebody mentioned that they were recommended a video by that deceased One Direction member announcing that he was back. Now, this is pretty interesting timing that the YouTube algorithm would share a video announcing he's back when he recently passed away in the last month. Imagine if this video started getting pushed out.
That's awesome.
Out with no upload date. A lot of One Direction fans would be baited into thinking he faked his death for attention if they saw this in their YouTube recommendations without the time it was published. The first half of the screenshot on that Reddit post, which shows my video in the background.
I don't know what's going on. YouTube seems to have like an obsession with minimalism and wants to like take things away because the less is more, I guess, is the philosophy they're operating on. Like, take more features away because the less you have, the more you... It's so insane.
It's not just... It's literally... This stuff works for retention. It's all about just keeping viewers on the platform, keeping viewers clicking videos. Like, the idea that they just like taking stuff away for the sake of taking stuff away. They just don't want... Ninjas just can't have shit on YouTube. Ninjas can't have shit on YouTube. YouTube just be taking my shit. It's just not... That's not what's happening. It's just about keeping people there, keeping people clicking the videos. It might be the case that if you don't know a video was uploaded 6 months ago, you're way more likely to click it. And that by doing that, they're able to keep you in the ecosystem longer. That's why they're thinking about taking it away. It's not just They just want to take it from you.
Like, it started when they began removing personalization features from YouTube channels. If you're curious at like how bad it's gotten, how much better YouTube was when I was a kid, Yogscast old YouTube page.
I wish it was just the Yogscast all the time. I wish all of YouTube was just the Yogscast all the time. This guy is mentally 13 for his entire life.
Do you guys remember what big YouTube?
I like the Yogscast, okay? You know, I was a Yogscast kid, okay? I like Yogscast, okay? YouTube shouldn't just be Yogscast forever. All right, we've moved past this.
Channels looked like back in the day. Here's 2 stages of it. A part where they did make it a little worse. So originally, you basically built a website to make your YouTube page. This was the original Yogscast.
Dude.
You know that video of the guy who murdered his parents watching Family Guy funny moments in the police investigation room? I'm feeling that vibe RN.
Thank you for the $9.99 Max. Like, I agree. I don't like the fact that every website, me personally, my taste is that I don't like that YouTube's websites have all moved away from having customizable homepages. The way you can actually, you know, put some personality into the way your channel or your profile looks. I do much prefer that older style. I think that's cool. That's what I grew up with. I like that, obviously. But the reality is that homogeneity allows people to more easily go from one page to another and know what's going on. It keeps them there. They're more likely to click on stuff on different channels if you just keep it all the same. That's obviously the case. And I don't know why Xanderhal is complaining about this. Xanderhal has a website. You can make it look any fucking way you want, bro. You can do anything, no limits. You have your own website. It's no one else's fault that you're stuck with fucking Whiteleaf and no one else is doing any dev work on it, so you can't fucking personalize it in any way, and you didn't invest any of your own money into it when you were big. You just coasted by on a Whiteleaf website. But you could have been doing this. You could have a page like this.
Like homepage back in the day. You basically like did web development to build your website, your YouTube page. You could go
do that.
Full default, or you could go all in and customize like a full side banner, custom colors, custom art and everything. Here would be like your featured video or whatever's the most recent thing you uploaded. Everything was so clean and clear. All of these were the most recent videos uploaded on the channel, going like down the list. You could scroll down for different playlists and stuff. It was so clean. And even when they changed it a bit to this, and they took away a lot of the personalization, but you could still, there was still a bit that you could do. It was still good. And now look at it now. Everybody's YouTube channel has been made samey and identical because Google and YouTube are obsessed with a minimalist aesthetic. They've taken all personalization from everything. Nothing can be custom or unique anymore. It's more of a rule from the current and previous YouTube head. The more control on YouTube's side makes it easier to control what is put out and less effort and easier access for people to create YouTube videos. Fair. Yeah, never forget what they took from you, bro. Never forget the OG YouTube channel customization. The drive to be mobile friendly has enshittified the entire internet. It really is the mobile friendliness, isn't it? Dude, mobile has ruined everything it touches, bro. Like, mobile gaming is fucking garbage. Mobile has turned YouTube awful. I hate that the majority of my viewers are also mobile viewers because it means that my editor, who complains about this frequently, has to make the thumbnails in such a way where it's ideal for mobile viewers to be able to tell what it is.
Dude.
Like, you have, like the text.
Oh no, your thumbnails have to be clear and readable. What is the fucking complaint here?
Has to be big and bold and colorful with like a black background, because if you don't do that, mobile viewers will just scroll right by and won't see it. My editor complains about that all the time. Why are the majority of your viewers on mobile, Zan? Why? It's so funny. A bullet board system, psyop drunk with... I have no idea what you're talking about, True Tech. I hope you're okay, buddy.
How do I see how many of my viewers are on mobile? I don't even know how I see that. Where is that? Is that like a... Is it in the advanced mode? Device type. Oh yeah, it is majority mobile. 51.1% on mobile. 40% on PC.
Anyway. Sorry for being on mobile. You are evil. You're evil. How could you? How could you be on a phone? How could I ever forgive you, Kyle Anderson?
Uh-huh.
We're joking. We're just having fun. A lot of political content creators have been getting more clickbaity recently. Yeah, Scapegoat. YouTube is shutting this shit down. If you're a left-wing political content creator, you gotta clickbait. I've been, like, resisting the...
Yeah, there's 6.7% TV viewers, okay? Those are the real ones, alright? Cast into the OLED. That's fucking awesome.
Clickbait urge. But I'm suffering for it for sure. But that's why I'm saying, like, it feels like across the board YouTube's made a change to shut down left-wing political content. And that's why I'm not treating this as just like a normal lull. It feels like YouTube's like, get out, buddy. You're done. So I'm just letting you guys know it might go that way. We'll see. It can, maybe it'll be reversed. Maybe YouTube's just having a weird one. We'll see. In the meantime, though, hopefully you enjoy the super long streams.
Oh, look, Codex is outing himself. Codex is outing himself. You just like yourself reported so bad. Videos on my TV. If you're casting on TV, you're not a gamer. Why are you not using a monitor with a higher refresh rate and then casting the video to your TV? You're not a real gamer. You should be using a higher refresh rate monitor, low latency monitor. And then the video should be on your TV. You see, you're saying Xbox Chad now. See? Not a real gamer. You're on console. You're on fucking console. And you're sitting here trying to gatekeep. That's crazy. That's so crazy that you tried that.
Used to be with 300 bad modems. Like a shitty old modem? Like bad internet? You know, I kind of wish that MMOs would start to move away from that tab targeting format, because that was designed for, like, dial-up internet to make that work.
Oh, and now he's giving, like, the most retarded video game takes ever, too. Why? Now he's moving into retarded video game takes? Please play any MMO that doesn't use tab targeting. They all fucking suck. They all fucking blow.
Slow and clunky. I like it for WoW, but I wish people would, start developing MMOs more uniquely. I liked New World because of that. Bowed? Okay, bowed, not bad. My bad. I thought you misspelled, okay? I don't know what a bowed modem is, okay?
What are the best MMOs? WoW and Final Fantasy XIV. You know what nobody fucking plays? Terra. New World. What are the other action MMOs? Black Desert Online.
Okay. I'm not a techie guy. I'm a little techie, but I'm not super techie. I'm sorry I'm on mobile. I'm sorry I'm a male. I'm sorry I'm on mobile. I'm sorry I'm male. I'm sorry I'm white. I'm sorry I'm male. I'm sorry I'm white. I'm sorry I'm male. I love that video so much.
That is you though. That's you though. Except for that one time where Lauren Southern got me to say white rights.
I need to make my own version of that. I need to buy a flail online. I'm sorry I'm white. I'm sorry I'm male. Oh, it's so 2016. Oh. God. Alright, guys. Alright, gamers.
He's about to watch some Philly D? Oh boy. Susan, I'm just gonna grab a drink and then we'll move on from this.
Alright. Y'all know what to do when I say action, right? 3, 2, 1, action. Alright, guys. So, I was once again today impressed by a very popular YouTuber. And if you watch me, you know that I don't really have high expectations of big mainstream YouTubers. Generally speaking, at least when it comes to politics. Obviously, you know, I'm not, like, trying to put them down. But when it comes to politics, I typically don't have the highest expectations because even among pretty smart and well-reasoned mainstream creators, they tend to try to avoid getting involved with politics as much as they possibly can in order to avoid possibly pushing away more moderate or right-leaning or left-leaning fans wherever they lean. And so recently I found myself continuously, whenever I decided to watch one of his videos, continuously impressed by Philip DeFranco. He is one of the most
Okay, I lied. I want to check a stream from today as well. Wait, was that a... I didn't just see a YouTube analytics page, did I? Why is he showing analytics again? Let's go. Okay. I knew he'd talk about it today as well. Let's fucking go, man.
Now you love that. Decayed Slav, how you doing? TSW the Shadow Wolf, what's up? Stella, how are you? Revan, welcome. DJ Reaper Skier, how you doing? Intel Fox 51, good to see ya. Circuit Dog, how are you? The Nerd, welcome. I know you love it when I mute Perry Icefire. What's up? Astronaut Lad 172, I think I already said hi to you. Bars. Doodlecat 606, how are you doing? Good to see ya. Hey, it's Leo, how you doing? Allison Jod, how you doing? Good to see ya. Listening while playing Satisfactory as usual, the factory must grow, it must grow. I hope you have fun. Audio's a bit off, I think it's because you moved your mic last stream for gaming. Is the audio good or is it, like, bad? Does it need to be made louder? Is it better? Is it worse? What do you guys think? Should I move the mic back right in front of me? I'm gonna listen to it myself. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Wow. Yeah, no, it sounds good. That's actually, like, really good. Audio's fine. Cool, I don't have to have the mic in front of me blocking my view of everything the entire stream. That's very helpful. That actually changes everything. Genuinely game-changing. I had no clue I could just do that. I hope you guys are having a good day so far. I appreciate you all for coming out. Already 90 people here. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you.
It's all turning around now.
In fact, speaking of which, I've got some good news for you guys. You know how yesterday I was talking about how, despite the entire channel's performance being up by quite a bit, video-by-video performance had been down for several days and by a lot? I looked on Reddit. Turns out I am not the only one that was dealing with that. In fact, it's slowly been escalating to be like most of YouTube that has been experiencing this phenomenon. And apparently it's been going on for some people for weeks or months in some cases, since like June or July. And so here is how the new algorithm change works. And at first I thought it was a hypothesis, but today's high video performance basically confirms it for me. So I'm going to show you guys my YouTube, like the analytics for impressions, like the amount of views gained through impressions on my analytics page. You're allowed to show this, by the way. Oh, wow, you guys can't see it. So you'll notice, and normally this would correlate with upload rate and the amount of videos I'm making and how good they are, how many views they're getting. But these waves, everyone is getting them, of different varying sizes, but the same waves. At like a few days at a time, you get highly promoted, and then a few days at a time, sometimes up to 4 or 5, you don't get promoted. And the 27th, when that big drop-off happened, my channel was getting promoted pretty hard for a few days, and then it dropped off. Today, and the last few days have been in this little area, but today, we started to spike up again. The last two videos I've uploaded have been massively well-performing, which implies to me that the theory is right. YouTube is doing this weird new algorithmic thing where they push your channel super hard for a few days, and then they don't give you any promotion for a few, and then they push it super hard for a few.
What? Do you think that maybe just some of your content isn't that interesting and it's not getting recommended as much, so some days you've got less interesting... What? What?
Few days, which is absolutely manageable. I'm aware, goddammit, Malcolm. Yeah, Zan's not dying.
Malcolm
Thankfully, I'm not dead,
somewhere.
yes. I'm alive. You know what I do have, though?
Wait, did Malcolm get banned? FT Malcolm, FT Mongoose got banned from the chat? Do we think FT Malcolm, FT Mongoose possibly said something like, Chud Logic's covering the fact you cried about quitting streaming? Do we think maybe that's what the message was that he's saying he's aware to? I get the feeling that might be what it was.
I'm aware, goddammit, Malcolm. Yeah, Zan's not dying. Thankfully, I'm not dead, yes. I'm alive. You know what I do have, though? I have separated ribs. I went to the doctor the other day on Halloween, and I found out that when I had COVID and I was coughing my fucking lungs out, I separated some of my ribs. And that's where my, like, back stretching around to my chest pain has been coming from, that I've had for, like, 2 years. It's from ripping that vape 24/7, King? Nah, no, it's not, goddammit, Malcolm. I assure you, it's not from me hitting the vape. It's from having COVID and coughing so hard.
Dude,
is there a fix for this, or is your ribs just like that now? I think it just kind of will heal over time. You'll have to ask DeLancer. I wish DeLancer was in chat. Doctor recommended low mobility for my upper back area where the ribs that are separated are for a while. Yeah, ectoplasm, it sucks. I only just found out about it, so I've only just started to, like, take it easy and allow my, my ribs to heal. Don't you know, vapes disintegrate ribs? It's common medical knowledge? True! True. That is true. Pepper T21, thank you so much for the $5 donation. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. It really helps a lot. Said, hark, for I am based. I have liked and commented on 20 Xan videos today. Hell yeah. Thank you for the $5, Pepper T21. I appreciate it.
Just like a bunch of parasocials, the 5 parasocial Xanderhal freaks left, just desperately going around, commenting on his videos. Oh my god.
You don't gotta go overboard. I just mean, like, you know, when I upload a new video, consider leaving a comment and a like. It helps a ton. How you doing, Gretz the Food Man? All right. Man, I have some good topics for you guys today. We're not getting right into it just yet, but man, this is gonna be some good-ass topics. I'm excited for today's stream. I'm gonna be probably quite loud during it as well. Xan, cute cat photos. Ooh, babies. Well, look at them. They're so cute. I like the tuxedo cat. I like that I can tell this one has a little bit of a tuxedo thing going on. Love that.
Yeah, let's skim through some of this.
Cancun cruise.
What do you make of the
superior culture? So many games that look gay now. Like, dude, like, it's you know, chat, it's like, really appreciate it. It says, I'm doing something ill-advised. I'm playing Civ 6, and then I'm based on several actions he's taken recently that his internal polling stuff, like all of like the data he see, like socialism being a viable, radical, political today, and so you have earned photos of my little puppy. You can control
Why this MF got a dog when you can't even feed himself?
There he is. That's good to hear, Tristix. I will say, obviously it's what you expect, but around here in Seattle, man, every other yard has a Kamala Harris Walls sign. They're gonna sweep this state with literally no effort. Ohio Riz, Skibbity Gat? Oh. Phenomenon driven by a range of factors. The relationship between policies and prices is not always straightforward. Inflation is generally among the top concerns for consumers as it makes everyday prices such as gas, groceries, and utilities more expensive. As prices increase, purchasing power decreases, meaning consumers get less for their money.
Because Democrats control
80s. Inflation.
I just want to see if there's any more.
Those calories in. So for the sake of my health, I am going to have to end stream early today. Not now, but it's going to have to end around when I finish my segments. So I can make myself a mass gainer shake, a new one, and be all right. You get yourself some gamer subs? That would kill me, Lord Rose 97. What are you talking about, dog? What? The mass gainer shakes are a formulated blend for people who are critically underweight, and as you can tell, I am critically underweight. So yeah, I'll have to end stream early today. I already saw it. DYCFG VGFCG. I'm not even gonna try to say your name ever again. I'm sorry.
Underweight me.
Yeah, I already saw that poll. For sure, your health comes first, man. Yeah, it just sucks. I was so excited to stream Subnautica today. All right, got the next segment ready.
Oh, dude, what was this? Dude, didn't we cover this before? What's his little scroll? What was the scroll about? What was this thing about?
Always split the stream after you get food? Nah, no, that's a bad idea. Trust me. No, if you were a YouTuber, you wouldn't suggest that idea. That's all I'm gonna say.
We've covered the scroll.
That's the only response that suggestion needs.
What was it?
Boyzan, we got something good? No. Just post it if it's something good. Post it. Don't lead up to it. Just post it. It's got to be real good to overtake one of the segments I've already planned for today. Can you do
he's like fucking gurning. His jaw is swinging. This guy's gonna lay off a fucking Addies, man.
And on this, maybe the day after tomorrow? Maybe? Sorry, I got excited. Can you guys tell me what you guys want me to cut? I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Your ribs will heal with medical intervention? What medical intervention do I need?
No, I can root for Brad. I was saying this earlier. Xanderhal should be the... I feel the urge to root for Xanderhal because he's sort of the underdog now. But I just can't bring myself to do it because he is so fucking disgusting and insufferable. Brad, I like Brad. I like Brad.
Is this it, Slashy? How is that not Matt Walsh? Unfortunately, this is not segment worthy. It's 38 seconds long and it wouldn't work well for a segment, but it could. Excuses for Russia at every turn. He is in favor of, he's against Taiwanese. More often than not, the people criticizing Hassan these days have no association with Destiny. Popular argument among particularly Jordan Peterson fans back in 2016 that feminism was a delusion.
Okay, let's
say that in someone put this in Panopticon for everybody to mute their mic. I'm not going to repeat myself 100 times. So, Shadow Raven.
Smart.
Look. What is this?
So fun.
So, the reason Mo and Sandy covered you and covered your video was because you didn't do any research into the Fallout Ashfall thing. You just took somebody.
Up Sandy's streams. He was praising so much on this Pride Month.
Okay. And it goes on to talk about how Meta boss Mark Zuckerberg says he regrets bowing to what he calls pressure from the Biden administration to censor content on Facebook and Instagram during the Corona post after Bezos blocks Harris endorsement. Whether you're watching this live, as I'm streaming at this very moment, or if you're watching this as a video when it goes out as its own thing, then please consider leaving a like and more importantly, brand new viewers. So I really do appreciate it if you do that. You're
cool.
You're all right if you just watch the
no
videos.
problem.
But if you're liking and selling a gaming event, a call-in stream, or a watch party, and I announce all my new uploads and streams there, gift to
Jesus
YouTube,
Christ.
Twitch,
The
Streamlabs,
shill
Stream
script
Elements,
is long.
You guys like that segment?
30-second shill script. That's okay.
Good Seggy? Hell yeah. But I do want to say, before I wrap things up, thank you all so much for coming out today. You guys have been massively supportive, both just in your attendance and your kindness, the drop in the likes and the subs and all that. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. Yeah, you gotta make it a contest to see if you can comment on my new videos before the YouTube porn bots show up. They get there fast. They're some of my most loyal fans, to be fair. Those YouTube porn bots are commenting on my new uploads within like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and they're some of the first comments I get boosting engagement. So see if you can beat the YouTube porn AI bots in supporting my channel. It really would help. Anyway, it do be my first time in here on the website. Well, welcome, Emily the Skull Dog. Hopefully you appreciate your time here. For the record, if you don't know, there's also a pronouns feature on the site where you can select your pronouns, and it gives like a little dot so everyone else here and me know what pronouns to refer to you as at a glance. It's a pretty useful feature on the site. Blue is he, him.
Oh, boy!
Red is, I think, he.
Oh, boy! You can select your pronouns on Xanderhal.gg? Oh, boy!
He, they, maybe? Pink is she, her. It's pretty straightforward. There's also a gray one, which is ask me. If you've got like a neopronoun, you can just have gray, and that indicates that they need to ask you what your neopronouns are. We're pretty woke here, believe it or not. We're kind of giga woke. This is the most woke community on YouTube. Wait, you can make it so it displays the actual wording of the pronouns instead of little dots, and it makes it easier to know what people go by? That goes crazy. I didn't know that. Yeah, you can actually type out your own custom pronouns, apparently. Damn, nice. Red is any, all. Turquoise is he, they. Ah, my bad. So you just can't eat on stream. Like, I can't afford to eat on stream. I'm such a small viewer streamer. I'll lose half my viewership if I take 5 minutes away from the screen to eat. And, like, I just can't eat on camera. I don't know why. I have a weird thing about it. So, yeah, I have to, like, subsist off of those mass gainer shit.
But, okay, that's not true at all. You can just sit there with your camera off and eat. And let a video play. I do it all the fucking time.
So I'm live streaming. And there are a lot of calories, too, so they're ideal, but don't have one today, so... Gotta end a little early. It's Sage. Good stream, Zan. Thank you, Mario Spare. I'm glad you guys like the topics today. Xanderhal, can you cover the Flash Gits vid next stream, please? Perhaps, One Piece 34. Perhaps I shall. I'll be the day after tomorrow, by the way. No stream tomorrow, because it's my scheduled day off, but the day after, and the day after that, are pretty pog. Mass gainer shakes are medically necessary. They are indeed, Delancey. I can't compromise on getting my. I've been getting 3,000 calories to 3,200 calories in every day for the last 4 days now. Once I wrap up and I drink my next mass gainer shake, and as long as I have another pasta tonight, which is 410 calories, I'll get to another 3,000 today. And if I can maintain 3,000 every day for like a month, there's no way I don't gain some pounds. I'm 132 pounds right now, chat. You don't gotta be a doctor like the Lancer to know that's too damn light. You know what Ethan said in response to me when I told him how heavy I was? He said, my girlfriend's heavier than you, dude. Yeah. COVID fucked my ass up, guys. Separated my ribs, made me vomit up all my food for like a year and a half. I got fucked up by COVID, dude. I was like, I might be in like the top 10% of like worst left behind damage that COVID can give you.
That's the cope, really? You were throwing up all of your food for a year. Zan, are you sure it's not just that you sit there fucking vaping and smoking weed all the time instead of going and like making fucking food? Are you sure that's not the case?
Like, I think I ended up in like the top 10% worst case scenario outcome for getting COVID. If like the 1% is death, right? It'd be probably like 5%, 2% is like death. I'm not many percentages away from that. Separated ribs and oh my god, it was so rough, guys. I'm glad it's better now. COVID ruined your lungs also. My mom's lung lymph nodes are apparently ruined by COVID. I haven't gotten mine checked, but they probably also got annihilated, so that's what I assume lung damage-wise is what I've got, is the lymph nodes. Because hers are fucked, mine are probably fucked too. Yeah, guys. Now you know why the last 2 years I was so, like, on and off with streaming. Turns out I've been dealing with some pretty severe, like, after damage from COVID that I didn't even know about until I went to the doctor, and they're like, oh my god, yeah. Yeah, you got separated ribs, bro. Fuck COVID deniers. Yeah, fuck those people for allowing COVID to get to me, dude. I got COVID so late into the pandemic. Years into the pandemic, I got COVID. There was no reason why I should have ever gotten it, especially with how much I was isolating and keeping indoors. I wore a mask everywhere. I was vaxxed and boosted. I went and got one haircut, and that's all it took. One single haircut. And I had COVID, and I'm still... Years later, here I am. I'm a lot better, but man, am I still recovering from that shit. Yeah, Trump fucked the world with COVID. He really did. Like, monstrously. Anyway, guys, with all that said... I really appreciate you all watching today. Your likes, your comments, your subs.
Next.
All that good stuff. And the donuts.
Next. Okay. Alright, that is actually enough Xanderhal now. Okay, I've thoroughly farmed that out.